All right, bro. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, let me
We made it to number 2.
Times 2. Oh, man.
What a mission, but I feel like the quality is, we're at least twice as good. Audio's better.
I've got no visuals.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to have it all.
Hey,
all
stop
happening.
focusing on the negatives, bro. We've got better audio, better lighting, although we've gone through a bit of a, I don't know, like a party vibe this time.
We're not as fuzzy.
Yeah, we're clearer. Yeah. I think we're more refined as individuals.
We've grown.
Yeah. So, do we want to just put on the deep summer house mix, and watch
We
this?
just want visuals, right? So,
Yeah, so if I put this on, check this out. It'll just be like tropical islands and there.
how's that look on the stream? Yeah. Wow, it's a lot clearer this time. Huh?
Oh, yeah. The millions of viewers are going to be happy.
Oh, yeah. I don't have my phone, but I was going to say.
So you're saying 40 views we got on the last one? Or 50 views or whatever? On the main
20
stream.
on the 2-hour stream.
That's pretty freaking amazing.
Really? For the first
Listen,
time?
maybe you've got high expectations, but if you, like I said to you last week, I've watched so many people talk about their journey, and there'll be people who for like 3 years have 0 viewers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
3 years of 0
Because
views.
how are people just going to stumble across your stream and be like, oh yeah, I'll watch that for 2 hours?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's because I had subscribers, or it's somehow just got into people's algorithms?
I think YouTube are pretty good at like pumping it in front, putting it in front of people, but also like kick-ass thumbnail off the bat.
Course.
2 attractive dudes. Like people just look at us and they go, "Oh my god, these guys are hot. I've got to see what they're talking about." And then, it's just a combination of everything. But what my point is, like, regardless of all that, you should be happy with 20 views. Like, that's amazing. First really? You're sitting there going, come on, where's my millions?
Okay.
Refresh.
So there's 20 views. If that was 20 views 2 hours long each, I would have been impressed. But it was 3 minutes average view time.
He said 4 minutes.
Somewhere around there.
Hey, look, I told you the other day when I was flicking through streams, I reckon my average view time was about 1.5 seconds. And the only reason it was that long is because it takes that long to kind of flick up to the next one. Like the average person is just going like this,
Yeah, like it's TikTok or something.
It's really hard to grab people's attentions, man.
Yeah.
You've got to basically like have an exploding rocket or something to catch attention.
Or just a big set of boobies.
Well, I wasn't going to... No.
Hey, that's for kids.
No, well, you're not wrong, okay? Boobies do attract attention if you're a man, that's for sure. Like this.
Man.
I mean, for example, we just clicked on this, right? Look, I could have clicked...
And that is like
look at it.
2 hours of mountains.
Oh my God, look at this, man. 2 hours, Pink Floyd concert. See, the problem is if we play something like that, we're going to get pinged. So we got to keep it...
Oh, true.
We've got to keep it to...
Well, I like the visuals you had last time of the bouncing screen, like just
some
kind of brain rot.
But I thought this time we could be a little... Like I was going to search for... actually, that's what I'll do.
I'm addicted to your limoncello, man.
Blue Origin exploding rocket.
It's our first sponsor for the night. Lem Secco Spritz Lemon Limoncello.
Listen, buddy.
Bloody good.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet. Elon's responded to the explosion.
What explosion?
Have you not seen it?
Yes, I have. No, the rocket explosion.
Dude, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It is so good. But anyway,
it was Jeff Bezos's
Yeah, Bezos can't get it up.
rocket.
Into space. Have you never seen that tweet?
No.
I haven't seen it. I can't bring it up for the viewers, but
Yeah, where's your phone?
mate, did you back in 2021 when Jeff Bezos was having a whinge because NASA hadn't, they'd given all the contracts to SpaceX? You don't remember? Well, I guess you probably weren't interested at that time.
2021, did you say?
It was in 21, I think it was. It
Yep.
was a while ago. And Elon tweeted, he goes, Jeff Bezos can't get it up into space.
That
in
sounds
brackets.
kind of familiar.
That is literally my favourite tweet of all time.
He's always trolling, isn't he?
It's so good. Because, Jeff Bezos' rocket looks like a giant...
Oh, it's Bezos' company again?
Blue Origin.
Yeah, that's right.
But like, which is funny because Dr. Evil's rocket, that was one of the whole jokes in Austin Powers, wasn't it? It looks like a giant Johnson. And then they would cut to the guy, and he's talking to this guy called Johnson. That was Dr. Evil. Bezos looks like Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
And he has a giant cock rocket.
Yep. And you can't get it up.
Like, you can't make this stuff up, Brett. You know what I mean? Like, fiction becomes reality in this world. It's just, how can it not be... How is that not evidence of the Matrix?
So what went wrong with that rocket that exploded?
Well, first of all, let's watch it because, my God, it's good. I can't watch this enough times. Watch the upper stage here. Ready?
One hell of an explosion.
It's, you know, I'm actually really glad this happened just for the spectacle of it.
You just watch that over and over.
Like, we've never gotten to see an atomic bomb exploding, you know, in real life or whatever. But this we've gotten to see, and it's pretty impressive. I will watch it over and over. Thank you very much.
So what was the problem with it?
Well, clearly something blew up.
Yeah, what was the technical...
I actually don't know that they've released the full analysis yet.
Really?
They will take their time investigating it. They're not just going to rush out an explanation.
But
But
that's the long shot of it.
it looks to me, who knows nothing at all about how to build a rocket. If you watch this, right? Watch. Oh, I hate the pausing functionality on this.
Oh, good.
So ignition, right? That's normal. That stuff coming out of there. So at the moment, everything's going well. I've got to rewind it because it's too hard to pause it and fucking... What the... Oh, hang on. So, okay, you go back and click. Right. Normal, and then up here it goes, boom,
Yeah.
see that? So I think
It's like some part slipped off or something.
it started to slide down.
Yeah.
But I think, let's watch it again before I say anything. Let's just... So... Yeah, no, nothing really happens down here. It's all... If you watch the top stage again, it all seems to be up here.
Yeah. But watch, something just flies out here.
No, something's dropping.
Ooze.
Yeah. But I think I do remember with the latest SpaceX rocket that they launched, one of the massive improvements they made apparently is to reduce the amount of gases that build up at the top of the rocket.
Yep.
So I believe what happens is some of the gases inside collect at the top of the rocket, and obviously that can create a danger of explosion. Well, this one here, when you watch it, it looks like the up. So this is the first stage here. That's the second stage. See, the top half just explodes. It's almost like some sort of build-up occurred there, and it just went poof.
Pretty radical way.
It's freaking amazing. Look at it.
And what I did read somewhere,
You know what's most amazing, dude, is this is still standing.
yeah,
It's incredible.
but Bezos was pissed off at Musk or something because
Was he?
Yeah, I read somewhere like because Musk was orchestrating it through SpaceX or something like
What? That he blew it up?
that. Yeah.
No,
Bezos-
come on.
Bezos was pissed off. Not like in a conspiracy way, but just Bezos was pissed at him for blowing up his rocket.
But what do you mean he blew up his rocket?
Well, what was SpaceX's involvement in that?
Nothing.
Really?
This is completely separate. This is
okay.
Blue Origin. It's their own launch pad,
Yeah.
their own launch site. I should say their own rocket. It's got nothing to do with SpaceX.
Okay. Oh, I've read some garbage then.
Unless someone's trying to say that SpaceX sabotaged the rocket or something, but they 100% did.
Yeah.
They
I
were.
wasn't saying that. I just thought that Musk had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Yes, not.
Oh, I know what it is. So someone was suggesting that SpaceX should, because the big problem with this is it's actually damaged the launch site, the launch pad significantly.
Yeah.
And I think they were saying they don't believe the launch pad's going to be ready again until at least 2027, if not later.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know, but Blue Origin have a pretty big part to play in NASA's mission to get to the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is going to put that back quite significantly, the Artemis mission.
Ooh.
So someone was saying, SpaceX should let Blue Origin use their launch pad. and then someone else was like, what, do you think Elon's crazy? These guys just blew up their rocket. He's going to say, yeah, just come to our launch pad and have a go, see what happens.
Yeah.
You'd have to be nuts to do that
Yeah.
and take out their launch pad. Well, let's see what Elon's reaction is. The only thing is I would like to have audio for this, so let me just check that The audio is working. Oh, yep. So, where is the remote? Oh, did you enjoy your treat? Hey, you a good girl? Yeah.
It's kind of like a mini version of the Never-Ending Story.
Yes. The not Puff Dragon, but what's it called? Google it.
So what, you don't have a phone either? Or?
Yeah, I do. What is the mythical creature in the Never-Ending Story called? Something dragon, I think.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
The creature you are thinking of is Falcor, who is a luck dragon.
Luck dragon.
Luck Dragon?
Yeah, he's a luck dragon.
Like Good Luck Dragon.
No, just luck dragon.
Okay. Could be a bad dragon.
I didn't write the script, okay? Yeah, Falcor. Falcor!
Yeah, that name's familiar. Yeah. You'll have to follow the YouTube comments for me now when everyone tunes in.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that in a second.
Phone.
I'm just going to... Oh, God, grab the wrong remote, dude. Tripping. Never-ending story.
Never-ending.
Sing it with me.
It's
Never-ending story. Volume. So the volume's up. I don't actually know why. Oh, unmute. What was that? Didn't it just bring up unmute? Ah. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go on, Musk. Give us some.
Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin suffered a massive explosion of its New Glenn rocket
Understatement.
during a routine pre-launch static fire test at Launch Complex 36 in Cape Canaveral, Florida. The uncrewed, that's the key part, vehicle caught fire and was completely destroyed, severely damaging the launch pad, though all personnel were safely accounted for and no injuries were reported. If you have not seen this explosion, here you go. And if you have seen it, I mean, it's just wild.
I think it was just a test launch. It wasn't even a launch. It was a test firing, too.
I mean, that is something else. And there are videos, you know, people are just taking iPhone videos from across the water. I mean, there's just extraordinary video of this thing. You know, so there's Blue Origin, and then there's obviously SpaceX, and Elon's SpaceX, and Bezos's Blue Origin. And well, let me read the Elon tweet, because I think this is how I wanted to frame it.
Yeah, that's what I was
He wrote,
hoping.
most unfortunate, rockets are hard. And I kind of was like, you know what, that's the right take.
Oh,
It is.
Yeah, we gotta keep trying all this stuff. And I don't think he was trying to spit in Bezos' face or saying I'm the competition or anything else. I think they want each other to win here because that's how we'll advance.
And Musk has said several times, it's remarkable they haven't had more events like that. Rockets are just controlled explosions, and sometimes they become uncontrolled.
Jeff Bezos is blue.
Exactly. I was hoping that would be his. Would be what he
Keeping it
said.
positive.
Because he's like, even though he trolls Bezos like that, you know, can't get it up tweet. He says it in jest, like he's just having a lol.
They're friends.
But at the end of the day, yeah, I like people think Elon's.
Chairs just annoy me.
It annoys you, but it's not in the shot, right?
No, it's not in the shot. But
Okay. How's that, buddy? That's the best I can do for you, okay? Just pretend that there's a third person sitting there just watching us.
just cluttering space.
Yeah, I'll do better. Okay. The next time I'll improve it.
I'll survive.
It is annoying. I give you that. I actually feel the same way. But at least that it's turned now. It's open to us. Before it felt like there was like. Do you remember?
I'll put it over here. It won't come past here, will it?
Do you remember Inspector Gadget?
Yeah.
So you remember Dr. Claw, right? It was nothing more than just like a hand and a chair. It's kind of like a chair like
Vaguely.
that. Oh, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh man. So it was always like you saw the back of the chair from the back like this.
Oh,
And then you just saw the claw going, I'll get you next time, Gadget. That's all you saw. Never saw who he was.
I was thinking more of, is it the Green Beret? You know, that old green guy.
Oh, no. You're thinking of Baron, from Danger Mouse.
Yeah. Green Baron?
Yeah, it might have been Green Baron, yeah. Something like that.
Because he sat in a chair like that as well.
Oh, all evil people do, man. That's why I spend all day working in it, you know. I'm just basically an evil...
I don't know why. It's just doing my head in, like, taking up space.
All right, listen.
Okay,
I understand. You cannot No, it's all right. Just don't move. Don't move. Just sit down. I got this. You want me to shove it right here behind the door, so if someone opens the door, we just have
Plug them out.
catastrophic.
Oh, it doesn't have to go outside.
No, it's going out. It's going out.
Ah, look at all that space.
Ah.
All I wanted was space. Alright, comfort bourbon.
Okay, can you focus now?
I can have a turkey 101. That'll help.
But can you focus now? That's the
Yeah,
important
look.
thing.
Ah, man, that's
You
just.
can breathe. It does feel a lot better. I'll give you that. So,
That wasn't bothering you?
no, I mean, it was mildly bothering me, you know? As in, I would prefer it wasn't there,
Yeah.
but I could also just focus on you and give you all of my attention and love and just not worry about the chair.
Geez, not too much attention like that thumbnail. Hope you like the new thumbnail. The last one made us look gay. Well, actually, it never made the press, so you didn't
Well,
see it.
for some reason, the AI chose to make us look at each other rather lovingly and put very strange
Like,
expressions on our
happy
face.
smiley
Very happy
faces.
expressions, yeah. Yeah, like, I'm so happy to be with you.
We're going to the future together.
Yeah, and that was an improvement over the fact that the first one made me look like I was 70, literally.
Yeah, and then put bags under my eyes.
I saw that thumbnail and I was like,
I heard you laughing from the kitchen.
I was laughing all right. I was like, is this what AI thinks of me? I look 70.
Yeah.
And then you look like you were, like, wanted to end your life or something. You look really depressed. Just angry. Like, you looked really jaded at life. Like,
Yeah.
you've been dealt a bad hand and you're just pissed off at everything.
Joey Tribbiani eyes.
Yeah.
Our friends, he's got the mad bags.
Yeah.
What's the actor's
Joey!
name?
Matt LeBlanc?
Yeah.
Matt Blank?
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, yeah. But yeah, everyone thinks that Elon's a money obsessed, like, billionaire, and it's like, he's just so not. He's so not. He doesn't give a hoot about money.
Yeah, obviously, because he's always saying to everyone, you don't need it. So you're going to be on universal high income. I was just reading that today. I've read it before about not worrying about your retirement money.
You're
You're not going to need it. Everyone's going to be on universal high income.
there's no point worrying about it, basically. Like,
Yeah, what's that angle? I'd like to hear more about that.
Gee, I wish I could bring up the clip because I watched it just recently. This is what we should be doing, right? Is see if I.
As long as it's not too long.
No, it's a short. It's
Oh, sure.
So Elon talking about universal basic income and retirement. And
Man, these turkeys.
let's try this one. No, it's not this because it's a year ago. But let's just see what.
Basic income. I think it's actually going to be universal high income,
I don't agree.
where anyone can have any goods or services that they want. Now, there obviously are some risks,
That's true.
which illustrate perhaps if we don't do this right, you could have like a James Cameron sort of movie, Terminator. We don't want that one. But having sort of a Star Trek future would be great, where we're out there exploring the stars, discovering the nature of the universe, and a level of prosperity and hopefully happiness that we can't quite imagine yet. So I'm very excited about the future. Sometimes in AI,
No, that's not the one.
Yeah.
But essentially, he just said, like, if I recall correctly, he's like, you shouldn't really be focusing on your retirement. Saving up for your retirement, I think is what he was talking about, because essentially, like, let's imagine for you and I, that's, geez, man, it's only 20 years away. And less.
Mm-hmm.
God damn! That's a depressing thought.
67 now, isn't it?
Yeah, 67. So,
21 years.
well, up to, like, as in forced retirement is that, but
Yeah. Oh, if you want to retire early.
Yeah, I'd like to retire early. But
I don't think I'll ever retire. I'll be pushing shot and trolleys at 80 years old.
well, I look. That's an interesting thing you say. I never want to retire. I have no desire to retire. If the definition of retire is play golf, watch current affairs on TV, play board games, sit down and I don't know,
Play lawn bowls?
Yeah, lawn bowl, like all that sort of. I mean, not no offense to your mum because I know she loves lawn bowls. Like
Lawn bowls, mid.
it's a great game.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That lifestyle of literally that
stereotype.
Yeah,
Old retired folk.
like essentially you stop using your brain. Well, for intelligent pursuits, like you use it for conversation and but
You read the newspaper.
you essentially just stop, producing and I don't know, just using your brain really. I don't want to ever do that ever. But what I do want to do is stop working for someone else.
Fuck.
That's my definition of retirement.
That was my first swear for the podcast.
Did you just
Edit that out.
We'll fix it in post? But anyway, he was saying you shouldn't really bother saving for your retirement because, okay, it's in 20 years' time. 20 years is a long time in terms of the AI landscape, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So he's essentially saying that by then we'll be in a world where robots will be doing all labour. I don't want to say there'll be no jobs for humans, but the job landscape will look vastly different. And because of that, the economy's going to look vastly different.
Just quickly, the next Jackass movie has a robot in it.
Oh,
I saw the trailer today.
you want to...
I don't want to interrupt your story though. You were doing well.
I was getting momentum there, man.
Yeah.
Getting momentum.
I had to throw that in there.
But let me interrupt my own story because why not?
Okay, to keep the main trajectory going of the superannuation old people theme.
Well, you remember because I'm really bad at remembering. Like I go on tangents all the
I'll
time.
circle back.
But we did call this unscheduled detour for a reason. And it was mostly because of myself.
Living up to its name.
Exactly. So I saw something super cringe today and you might think it's really cool, but I thought it was the cringiest piece of crap I've ever seen. Mostly because I think it was on America's Got Talent, and I think that show is just horrendous. Like I can't think of anything worse than that show. It is just the most garbage. Every time someone's performing and they're just throwing canned laughter in every 5 seconds, and everyone's getting overly excited about the stupidest little things. Anyway, they had a performer on there who was a dancer, and he had behind him. Well, tell you what, this is another short.
Here we go.
America's Got Talent perform. I screwed it up. Hang on a second. America's Got Talent performer with Unitree robots behind him.
Unitree. That's a new word.
It just spelt it wrong, but that's fine. Let's see if I can see it. It might not be in America's Got Talent. No, none of these. None of these. Ah, is that it? Nope. It might have been fake. Well, let's have a look. A talent dancing performance with Unitree robots behind. Talent dancing performance. Well, this is going to be interesting. No. Talent show with a dancer that had robots dancing behind him. Let's just keep it simple for the. Come on, this is lame, man. How come this stuff pops up in my Google feed and then you go to... I try to search for it and it's just nowhere to be found. Like, it was...
I'll talk me through it.
No, but I really want to show you because it's so freaking lame. Let me see if it's in my feed right now. Probably not. But...
Yeah, pretty hilarious. So the robot on the Jackass trailer does a prostate exam on Steve-O. Big like robot claw.
What the hell?
A lot of people are roasting the movie, saying it's all just a bunch of old clips, but I'll still go watch it. It's got some new stuff.
What do you mean it's old clip? Like it's
Well,
new
they've
stuff?
used a lot of old footage that didn't get used in the original movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they're so old now. If they did half of these things, they'd kill them.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to try searching for recent video of a dancer with robots behind him on a performance show. Don't you hate voice search?
Sure.
You get put on the
Here's the
spot.
videos.
I never use it.
It's good, but it's... Oh, China just put humanoid... No, this is 5 months ago. It's so old. This was literally like in the last few days I saw this thing come up. Oh, this is hilarious. Have you seen this one though?
Yeah.
This is the funniest thing. I'm going to watch it because I can't get enough of it. He starts off so good. And then he just... It's so good. It's like moonwalking.
Stupid.
Nailed it. Yeah, exactly. The stupid shit video. And then the guy just comes and drags him off.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No, it's not even that. He just comes along and just drags him off. You have to do that. Couldn't he pick it up? It's only like 30 kilos or something.
How awkward.
It's so funny to me. And there's all these people just sitting in the audience like, okay.
Yeah, there's no real reaction, is there? It's no like applause and then like, oh my god.
It's a friggin' robot dancing in front of him, man. How can they not be going crazy over this? Like, if they just nonchalant about this stuff now, like, oh yeah.
Well, it's in Japan.
Still, man.
Pretty used to it over there.
Dancing robots.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a dancing robot?
I live in Japan.
I mean, I know you've seen videos, but if you actually saw one, wouldn't you be like, oh yeah, man, that's awesome? Nothing. The audience is just sitting there like, yeah, who cares?
Was there an audience, huh?
Yeah,
Didn't
look.
really, well, like two heads.
Oh, okay. But you can imagine that there's... Well, it's performing in front of someone. I just love that. The way that it just goes... But you know what? It stops, right? Because they...
Or it fell over.
Yeah, but do you remember when robots used to fail? They'd fall over and they would just go bonkers because they were trying to get back up constantly, and they would just get into this loop where they would just frantically start... like actually be quite dangerous. They're spinning around and stuff. Yeah. So they built it into them now, I imagine, that when they fall over like that and it detects, oh, I'm done, it just shuts off rather than going bonkers. Anyway, okay, so the clip that I can't find, which it was, maybe it was AI, but it was on a show like America's Got Talent, and it was a dude dancing.
Like a human dude.
Like an actual human.
Yeah.
And then behind him he had about, I would say, 10 robots.
Really?
And they were all dancing in sync.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But not falling over and fucking.
No. There was no...
But it was just corny.
No.
He's saying it was lame.
It's just lame because I just find that show lame, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the whole thing is...
Yeah, it's just pop.
It's
garbage.
just cringe, man. It's just cringe. But the actual, somewhat a human dancing with robots was cool.
Yeah.
Like that was quite impressive. I only watched it for about 5 seconds. That's all I could handle. You've seen this one, yeah?
Trying to just put human with robots.
That's an old video.
What are they doing?
Just dancing.
No, I don't think I have.
So, going back to my story about retirement.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear about.
Yeah, so he basically said there's no point saving for your retirement because in 20 years' time, the world's going to be vastly different. Robots going to be doing everything. The job landscape's going to be completely decimated. We'll probably have to have something like... So because of that, there'll be a lot of prosperity in the sense that labour will be super cheap. You can imagine AI is going to have replaced or displaced most jobs that involve intelligence.
So labour's going to be cheap, like cheap wages? Or
No, like, because robots will be very good in 20 years' time, they'll just do anything for basically nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Because the expected cost of a robot, even like... The Chinese robots are not really that good. Like, they're good, but you can see they kind of just do very crude sort of, movements. But like having an actual really good hand that's able to do very fine work and all that sort of stuff, I've never seen a good example of that yet.
Yeah.
But they will get there.
Even those Tesla robots that are like housemaids
Well,
and do housework and that, they're
I have
fingers, aren't
I have a lot of confidence in Elon, right?
Yeah.
And he's talked about, they've got their version 3 Optimus robot, that's the next one coming up. And he says, whether you believe him or not, he says that's going to be the game-changing one. That's the one where they've managed to perfect. The hand is extremely good, which is the hardest thing to do in a robot, is have a hand that works as well as a human's. Like, the fact that I can do this sort of stuff, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, because I've seen that it must be the second version, like trying to put away dishes in a dishwasher.
Yeah,
and just fumbling.
Yeah, it smashes all the
Smash a dish.
It's hard. So a lot of that comes down to the hand being, our hands are very strong, they can grip, but they can also be very, very gentle. They've got very good tactile feedback in the sense that they can feel how hard they need to grab something. Like when I grab this glass cup here, I'm not grabbing it so hard that I crush it.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. He reckons they've nailed that. He reckons the next version of the Optimus robot they'll have, with all their experience developing self-driving cars and all that sort of stuff, because the software that a robot uses is essentially the same as a self-driving car.
Yep.
In the sense that it has cameras that look at the outside world, it interprets that, and then behaves accordingly to respond to that environment, right? It's basically the same thing. It's just that a robot moves differently to a car.
Yep.
But it's the same tech.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have he reckons they're going to have a really good, the version 3 will have software that is finally at a point where it's very useful and it can really understand its environment. So he was saying that his prediction for that version 3 robot, which let's say it's actually really useful. And by the way, I think he said that he's predicting that production of that will ramp up in summer of this year.
Our summer.
No, well, I assume he's talking about American summer.
Now.
So like in a few months.
Wow.
So we're not talking about far away.
Yeah.
He said that they'll start producing test units then and showing them to the world and all this sort of stuff. And next summer, he reckons they'll start ramping up mass production of like 1 million units a year.
Well,
or something like that.
Start doing jobs.
Yeah, so in other words, they'll be available, you can buy them and they'll be useful and you can, and they'll start being seen around the world.
At the moment, at 20 grand for a robot, right? It's like a pre-order.
No, so some of these, some of the ones you can buy from China, like a humanoid robot that is semi-useful, they're really cheap. They're like, I think I remember seeing 3,500 American.
You talking about sex bots?
Calm down, buddy.
Because I swear, I read that it was 20 grand for one of those Tesla, house bots.
Yeah, so that is what I was getting to with the version 3 is Elon has said that his ballpark estimate for what it'll cost will be about 20 grand US.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he's wrong and it's a little bit more, whatever. That's cheaper than a car, right? That's really if you could get a robot that could do all your jobs around the house, or a lot of them, right? And it costs you, well, let's say that's 40,000 Australian, whatever. Let's say it's 40,000 Australian. I would get one. Like 40 grand is not an insurmountable amount of money. It's money.
40. Well, aren't we talking 20?
No, but that's American.
Ah.
Once you convert it to Australia,
that's even
and then
more,
Albo and his crew get all their taxes in there, and then blah blah blah. It's 40 grand.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay,
If you've got it, then sure.
Okay, it's a lot of money, dude. But I know it's a luxury, but it's a luxury that is, like people can buy a $40,000 car.
Yeah.
And they do all the time. People buy $90,000 cars now as normal.
Yeah.
Like a new car now.
So I guess if you've already got the car, and you've got money left over for the robot, then it'd be.
Well, all I'm trying to say is you could get a $40,000 robot. You don't have to pay it up front. It could just be like a car where over 5-6 years you pay it off. In which case it's like $200 a week or something, right?
Yeah.
So if let's say for $200 a week, I'm just making up numbers here.
Mm.
You could have a robot that does everything around the house, or a lot of things, so that you don't have to mow the lawn. I mean, mate, you don't really do that anyway. That's not a big job for you anyway. For me, okay, I told you I was struggling to get these things done. If I could have a robot that could do these things in the background,
Yeah.
I would pay $200 a week for that.
Yeah.
I think most people would. And let me put it this way: if you came over and I had a robot and my house was spotless, and like it was freshly painted, and like just all these things, and you were looking and you go, man, look at the life you're living. You'd be like, well, I'm going to see if I can do that as well, because like it would be very appealing. Like a robot that can actually do things would be so attractive. Like everyone would want one.
And we're talking about the attractive sex bots from China, or so there's
if you want to dress up in,
they're $3 grand. You're saying that? I'm sorry, I'm not talking about sex bots, but the Chinese robots.
Show me the Chinese robot that was being sold to universities for around $3,000 to $3,500 US. I'll bring it up because
You are likely thinking of the Unitree R1 series,
That's
a
it.
dual-arm humanoid robot launched by Chinese robotics company Unitree.
Yep.
Its entry-level models are targeted at academic research, universities, and industrial training, priced starting at 26,900 RMB, approximately $3,700 United States dollars.
Yeah, so if I showed you this,
So is that a domestic robot as well?
well, it's not very good. So it's as good as robots get now, but Unitree R1, let's have a look at it. Show me
Show me
the
the money.
Unitree. I don't know why I'm typing this out like an idiot, but anyway, too late now. I've committed.
I don't know. I find like talking to your phone, Siri style is just exhausting. Like I'd just much rather type it out. I feel like using my voice.
It's so much slower.
all day. Yeah, but using my voice all day just wears me out. Like it's sapping energy.
Like
Typing's just fun.
Unitree R1. Well, I'm glad you think that, but honestly, if you're typing out a reasonably long prompt, like typing it is, I'd say, 5 times slower.
Yeah.
Unless it makes a lot of mistakes, but they're usually pretty good. So it's this one here. Oh, look, you can even get it. Wait a second. You know what AliExpress is, yeah?
It's like a postal service.
No. It's like what was that? What's that app? It's like Temu. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that sort of robot. Okay. So a humanoid robot that has
It looks like a cartoon character.
that's not actually it. That's the G one. But dude, that's 1,400 Australian.
And what's it do?
Oh, it'll probably break dance and like useless shit like that. Yeah. Hey man, if I can have a robot that trips over stairs like that and entertains me, I'm paying $1,400 for it. But my point is, like, okay, it might not be amazing, but look at all the bits in it. Like, it's got hands, which have got finger movements and all that sort of stuff. So it's got a reasonable amount of joints in it. It's battery powered. It's got some sort of intelligence in it. It's $1,400. Even if it sucks, it just kind of tells you how cheap these things are getting already, and they're not even mass produced yet. Like, it's not like everyone's got a robot.
Yeah.
So I think when he says 20,000 US, I think he's probably, like, I'd say it's about right. I think people will pay that if it's good. It has to do more than breakdance.
I've seen articles where people have already bought them, like pre-ordered, paid the 20 grand. They're happy to wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can pre-order it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit. I mean, what's the point?
Well, then you've got it before everyone else, and you're the Tesla man.
Tesla man.
Tesla man. I can Tesla faster than you can.
What
is that?
I can imagine if we were. It would be really cool to have one on the stream,
Yeah.
and I bet you some big name.
It'd just be Gemini, wouldn't it? Be like hanging out and
Just you pay 20 grand for this thing that just stands there and goes, "Hello, yes, sex bots are a real thing, and yes, I hear they are highly pleasurable.
and then makes you drink.
Yeah, let's have a drink on me."
Well, what else are they going to do on the stream? Like, pull up that clip, Jamie.
So I've seen there have been some streamers that have had some robots, and they've made them do things like serve them drinks and mixed drinks and all that sort of stuff, and
Pretty cool little effect.
Yeah, but I don't think they're very good yet. So you get a drink that just tastes like alcohol, like ethanol,
Or do you mean like one that'll hang out and chat with you and like crack jokes?
Oh, they'll definitely hang out and chat with you, but I mean, my phone will do that.
Yeah, but to have like an actual robot. Then.
Oh, it's in a humanoid. Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to go buy a really cheap silicon doll, a sex doll, right? And I'll sit it here and put my phone behind its head, and you can talk to it.
Does the doll move? I'm thinking now,
Well-
Megan style. Have you seen those movies?
I haven't. I find those things lame. But
Sick robot movies though. Like it's so realistic. The CGI and stuff they use. She was in Scary Movie 6 as well. Like
of course,
having a special cameo.
you and your scary movie. what were we talking about? Gone blank all of a sudden. Robots, sex dolls. Yeah. So I think as with most things that the robot industry will really take off when they nail a female sex bot specifically. I think will be the big one. That is, I don't know. It's like actually, like maybe some men enjoy using a piece of silicon on themselves or whatever. That's fine, but I'm talking about something that interacts with you like almost like a real woman to the point where you can get over the fact that it's a machine and all this sort of stuff, and men want to use that on a reasonably regular basis. Then I think that will be the thing that makes robots go. Whoosh.
People are having relationships with AI now. Always reading about like dudes falling for their AI and
People have killed themselves over it.
girls being obsessed with their AI.
Girls being obsessed.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Like, just talking to their AI all day and getting all dependent.
What the hell is that? That's cool. But how do you know that that's real and it's not just someone making up a story?
Well, I guess you have to go to AI and fact it. It's just what I do every time now.
Can you tell me if anyone has fallen in love with you before? But it comes back to what you were saying. That's one part of it. So there's the mental, intellectual attachment or whatever. Then there's the movement side of it, which for some people is really important, like you were saying before. Yeah, no, but
like
you
physical contact.
Yeah, you want it to kiss you back. You want it to, do things to your back. You want it
Like
to
give consent.
I actually think people want the opposite with a robot, honestly. I can imagine.
Well, that's going to save some crime, isn't it? If, dudes can do that to a robot rather than a real person.
Let me give you a thought experiment.
Thought experiment.
'Cause I thought about this the other day, and I was actually quite sad about it. When robots get to a point where they're quite naturally interacting with humans, like at the moment, I feel it's still a little bit, it's like the experience we had just then. You tell it something, it mishears you, it says something funny back. But when it gets to the point where, okay, it's a machine, but it's pretty lifelike, like it looks kind of humanish. They've managed to get the skin looking pretty good and all that sort of stuff. The models are quite good and the conversation is very natural. So you're kind of interacting with another entity that's like a human. And you can just imagine that there's going to be a reasonably large percentage of the population that are going to abuse the hell out of these robots because they're not going to see them as human, right? But they're going to be human-like enough that people can live out their desires and fantasies on these things, like, beat them senselessly, smash them to pieces, torture them essentially, like rip off pieces of them and all, they'll just do horrific things to them.
Well, I often think of how people are treating AI chatbots.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because I'm quite polite to mine.
I'm not.
I've noticed, but some people must be like really aggressive towards their chatbot. I would imagine.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
See, I am deliberately not polite to AI. As in, I'm not abusive towards it, but I like to be very short and blunt with it. I don't like to be like, oh, that's okay. Try harder next time. I'm like, that's wrong. You screwed this up. Like I'm pretty factual with it. And sometimes I like to swear
it's
at
not going to get offended, is it?
No. In fact, their studies have shown that when you treat an AI like that, it often gives better responses. Yeah. And it's not because it goes, oh, no, I want to, it's nothing like that. It seems like it somehow triggers the model to go down a path that is like, oh, I need to just cut out all the bullshit and just really get to the, I just need to like deliver the results. And it sort of takes out the side of it that's kind of trying to like soften its answers towards you. You know how like often AI's answers will be like, that's a great suggestion. You're really clever for thinking of that. It says that sort of stuff.
I wonder if it's going to cross over into real life though. Like people treating chatbots like shit are then going to go into their real life and treat people.
Well, that's where I was heading.
Or is it the other way around? Like are people treating chatbots like shit because they already treat humans like shit?
I think it's a loop. I think that is why I don't think it's I think it's neither, and I think it's both. So I think like people are
paradox.
Well, I think people are abusive to chatbots because within themselves, it's not because they treat other people. They're treating people like garbage and chatbots like garbage for the same reason, which is within themselves, they just have issues, whether that's aggression or like, it seems to be, I've just noticed this in the younger generation, and I don't want to sound like an old person, but I've noticed this in the younger generation where they are more and more kind of dealing, like their interactions are more and more kind of aggressive, to the point where sometimes I would watch younger people, I'm saying younger people to try and not be specific about who, but like just younger people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find the way that they interact with each other is quite aggressive, but they don't see it that way.
Yeah.
They almost see it like that's normal. Whereas I look at it and I go, whoa, if I was your age, when I was your age, if we had interacted like that, someone would have felt like, this is, not, something's going wrong here.
Yeah.
Like this person's angry at me, and they just talk to each other like that. Like it's almost an aggressive tone when they're talking. And then a lot of times they find it fun to kind of like get into fights with each other and stuff.
Physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, that,
And
to me, I want to do anything but that.
between friends,
Yeah.
they're physically fighting.
Mostly not. Mostly like they have like groups that'll fight other groups and stuff like that. But and it's not. I've never witnessed it firsthand, but I have heard some of the things that have led up to it, and I'm like, I would have just walked away from that situation. But it's almost like they want to fight. It's almost like that's a good night out. And I'm not talking about it in a way where someone gets knocked out and goes to hospital and all this sort of stuff. It might just be like, well, punch. Someone takes it and is like, oh, but then like. That and that's it. It's over, and then they part ways or whatever. Like it's just, it's almost like just a normal interaction.
And so no coward punches. Like...
No, it doesn't seem to be much of that.
Okay.
I'm not saying there isn't any, but I haven't heard of it. It's. I guess what I'm saying is more that their age group, their generation seems to be more accepting of that kind of behaviour as being sort of almost normal part of their existence. Yeah. Whereas if you think about when we were, say, 20 or younger, I mean, I don't know, it'd be interesting to hear your take, but it was not like that for me at
I
all.
remember, because I know exactly what you're talking about. I see that kind of language that those kids use towards each other, and we didn't speak like that.
No.
Definitely used to roast each other, like insults, but
Yeah.
not this C-bomb that, F-bomb that.
It was very, you knew it was a very friendly kind of, roasting.
Yeah.
So it was about the wit.
There was no sort of physical fighting.
No. And there was no negative energy behind it. It was just... Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, okay. That's
My mates used to roast each other pretty hard.
Yeah.
But, hectic insults that I can't even repeat.
Like personal attacks, you mean?
Yeah. But it was fair because you both doing it.
Yeah.
It's like you're on the same wavelength, attacking each other.
And I'm sure our parents, Jesus, that's a big animal. Imagine that thing coming towards you. Like you're here. That thing is like, it's a bear, brown bear. That thing is like almost
cocaine
on its legs, as tall as like that's like 1.5 meters tall. That's insane.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it chasing after you.
That thing would just rip you in two. That is a formidable animal, isn't it?
Did you watch Cocaine Bear?
No, I've never seen it.
It's pretty hilarious. Like violent, but just the whole concept of a bear on cocaine, like tearing apart humans in the forest.
Lovely.
Based on a true story.
Yeah, like how based are we talking?
Who knows? I mean, I think the plot was some cocaine fell out of a plane, or the plane crashed.
Yeah, that is in the movie.
Yeah.
And
the bear got into the cocaine stash and just became a freak and started eating people.
But I want to know what the true story that it was based on was. Like, there must be some cocaine involved.
Yeah, I don't know about the exact true story involved.
Anyway, so all this was to say, right, I think that it's a growing thing in society generally, not even just in young people, but just in all ages, where a lot of people seem to get really upset and offended and aggressive over almost nothing. I mean, you see it online all the time. People just get riled up about everything. Like they just feel like everything they need to comment on and be affected by, and it's just nuts, dude. And so I think there's all that, and then you have a robot, or you have humans in your life, and that just comes out, right? But then what I was saying by it's neither and it's both is that imagine you have someone who has those inclinations and they're just at home with their robot. The robot's not a real human, so they don't really seem to. They're probably not really that worried about abusing it, because it's not going to go report itself to. It's not going to report them to a police or anything like that. It's their possession, so they can do what they want with it. And so they're just night after night just abusing this thing and just, and hitting it and belting it and all that sort of stuff. And then a human does come into their life. It's going to be extremely hard for them to not take all of that iterations of just abusing this robot and translate it to the human, right? You just can't do that, I don't think. It's almost like you're training yourself to behave like that. So it's going to be
it's like, do you make the distinction between this metal thing and this flesh thing? Or are you going to treat them both the same?
Maybe not the same, but if you're just practiced at abusing something all the time, I think it would be okay. So take the robot out of it. Even if you're someone who's like online just all the time, just like angry about things and all this sort of stuff, and then someone comes into your life, I think even that will translate to some extent. And as the robots become more and more lifelike, so imagine in 50 years' time or whatever, when robots really will look like us, because I imagine that'll be, unfortunately, I think that'll be a strong. So robots don't need to be humanoid, right? You can make robots in any shape. And in fact, for a lot of jobs, it doesn't make sense to make them humanoid. But I just imagine that a humanoid robot is going to be highly desirable, because if I have a robot in the house, I kind of want it to look like a human in a way.
Well, from what I can understand, like, humans are going to become the robots. Like, Elon's bringing in neural links to shove in our heads. And
oh, well, now that's another discussion.
Yeah, I see that happening before robots look like humans.
Before, you reckon?
Yeah, because he's already.
Well, what do you mean by that? As in, what is going to happen before?
Like cyborgs.
But to what extent?
Well, when humans have like AI powers.
The Matrix, or?
Whoa. We just skipped a few beats.
No, but I'm saying, I agree that I think augmentation of humans will happen at some point. So some kind of enhancement, whether it's like your vision gets enhanced or.
Yeah. But
to what extent, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, because you can go all the way to the Matrix, where it's like you're just literally living a virtual life.
Or is it going to be like Lucy or the Lawnmower Man, where you can control matter?
Yeah.
Like, your mind's so powerful that you can move chairs across rooms and have telekinetic powers.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking 50 years, that's a long time. Rather, it feels like making robots look and act like humans, that's going to take a lot longer.
I'm amazed you say that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is I'm amazed that's your point of view, in the sense that you think it's easier to interface with a human's complex biology and enhance it than have a machine that the skin looks real.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You've watched too many Terminator movies.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong even. To me, I think it's a much simpler challenge to make a machine that looks human, because all it has to do is look human, as opposed to creating implants, and because it's extremely complicated, the human body. We don't understand how the brain works at all. We have very crude understanding, in the sense that, like with Neuralink, for example, we know that if we put sensors in certain areas of the body, then we can train machine models that, read those patterns and kind of read language and all this sort of stuff. But in terms of like really tapping into your consciousness, like in enhancing your memory, for example, or telekinesis, all these sorts of things, I mean, that's we have no idea how to do that yet. So I actually personally don't think humans will be the ones that invent all that stuff. I think that will be AI that does that. I think we'll refine our AI to the point where it becomes very good at innovating and inventing things, and it will create revolutions in science and technology, like anti-gravity, human understanding of the human brain, like cheaper power or more efficient power, things like this. I think that will all come from AI. I don't think humans will invent these things.
In how many years?
Well, it depends what kind of breakthrough you're talking about, but you have to think that, you have to kind of believe that once AI gets to the point where it's able to do that sort of stuff, it's going to be exponential in its abilities. Like, it'll start off with some innovations, and then just before, like within a year, it'll just be innovating everything. Because once it has the ability to kind of like innovate and improve itself, it's just like, why wouldn't it just have a runaway? You know, like in the sense that why it would just infinitely do that, night and day, never stop, in millions and millions of times faster than humans can innovate and all that sort of stuff. So it's just going to be within what we consider time. It's going to be a very short amount of time, and it'll just skyrocket, and it'll just be doing crazy shit.
Skyrocket, Skynet.
Yeah.
Terminator was 2029.
Yeah.
The future timeline.
That's actually a scary, because if you look at, say, Back to the Future, the movie, and they were like, oh, what was it, 2015?
Yeah.
They're like, 2015, you know,
Flying cars.
hover's cars and shit. And they were way off the mark, right?
Yeah,
But
they got a few things right, though. Like iPhones and smartwatches and
Okay. Yeah. But,
tight automatic laces.
well, no, that wasn't a thing.
They just made it.
They had to make it, so yeah.
For the sake of it.
But they got a few things wrong, which I'm really sad about. One where you put like this little tiny pizza into this machine, and 2 seconds later a pizza comes out. Remember that?
Yeah.
Damn it!
No good.
What did they call that? The rehydrator or something? It was the...
Oh, yeah, I can't remember.
I'm sure that's what it was, rehydrator.
It was like a little Pizza Hut pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like this big.
Yeah.
So they got that completely wrong, but it feels like 2029 is a scarily good prediction about maybe not Skynet taking over the world, but some level of really advanced AI, and robotics, right?
Yeah,
like,
if it's going to advance that quickly, like, there's got to be a year where it suddenly just blows up and
that's right.
Everything starts happening.
Well,
2029.
Yeah, it's going to be soon anyway. Like, I've heard heaps of different numbers. Like, Demis Hassabis thinks the AGI will hit in 2030.
Yeah.
And, you know, he runs DeepMind.
Is that the plan? Someone must have a plan here to roll it out or to hit that mark at some particular point. Who's pulling the strings here?
Well, I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube that I can't be bothered watching because they're a lot of conspiracy kind of, you know, you can't really prove it kind of stuff, which... but one of them was from a guy that said that, you know, AI was not created for us. It was actually created for... I think the gist of it was, I'd have to bring it up, but the gist of it was created for the elite, so that when they rid the world of most of the human population, they have AI to essentially do all the work for them and have all the knowledge.
So, reasonable prediction?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but that's what the best conspiracies do, right? They're sort of plausible but unprovable. That's what you want with a good. That's what you want with a good conspiracy, like say in the surf industry, you know. Hang on a second. I'm just going to let this. You want to go out, dear dog? Because you're not appearing on the stream anymore, so disappointed.
Oh, no. Six, seven.
Six. What is that? Just what is that?
Doing teen memes that
you
learn off 13-year-olds.
So your partner has an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
And what are the other ages?
24, 27, and 32.
So quite old.
Adult.
Yes, adult. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a grown man.
I'm a grown ass man.
I've got grown stepkids.
God damn, man. So it looks like we might have a 30-year reunion this year.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Well, we don't know any details, but
Okay.
I hope it's not lame.
I've got to try and get Ryan to come to this one because he missed the last two.
Yeah, why did he miss them though? Because it was actually surfing around the world or something? Or...
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't because he was just like, that's lame.
Yeah, no, he'd go. I can't remember telling him about him. Yeah, he's just been away, I think, the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first one, I was only there very briefly, and then there was a pendulum gig at the tavern. So I was like, hey. I don't think I even, like, I ripped off my name tag and pretended I was Ryan for half the thing.
For those that don't know, he's a twin.
Ryan, my twin. And so I just ran amok in this reunion and then took off to the pendulum gig and just had a blast. I was wearing I had my levers
You
shirt
had a
on.
fucking name tag on.
We had name tags at the last one.
That's so lame. Why do we have name tags, dude?
Because you forget people's names.
Yeah, I know, but just can we not introduce ourselves to each other? Or is it because we all don't want to admit the fact that we've forgotten?
Yeah, we look different.
Yeah, so we don't want to admit the facts, but we all know that we have. Like, I forget people from 5 years ago, you know? It's not...
Well, that's why I ripped it off at the first one. I thought, this is lame.
Yeah, it is
We're
lame.
name tag.
It is lame, dude.
Plus, I think I wanted to pretend I was Ryan and run amok and tell everyone that I was on drugs. And
Because it's also cool when you see someone and you go, oh, I think I know them, and then they tell you who they are, and you're like, oh my God, you're, you know, and then you sort of go, oh, you're that person, and you think about them when you're in high school and how they look now, and it's just kind of this, it makes your brain just go, woo, you know, how much they've changed.
yeah.
Like some people have changed heaps, and then I look at some people, like Alan, for example, Alan Parrish.
Yeah.
Man, that guy's hardly changed at all to me.
Isn't he bald?
Yeah, I mean, he's lost his hair on top and stuff, but just the face is so the same.
Yeah.
He just looks exactly the same to me.
Yeah, he was at the last reunion, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, was he?
I'm sure he was.
How come I don't think I spent much time with him then.
Well, it was so busy, that Bowls Club reunion. Like,
That was so good
we were
there.
all just shoved in there for a few hours, and it was like, oh.
Is it still there, that club?
Yeah, I'd say so.
We should just go there again.
Yeah,
Bugger it.
why not? Why are they struggling to find a venue?
I don't know, but just go there again. Like, that place was great.
Yeah.
Just, all we want is a small area to be all stuck in there together, have lots of drinks, get really hammered. What else do you want? Doesn't need to be fancy.
You don't
know?
need a band. Or...
Forget the whole bloody school, you know, tour and all that shit and getting all the teachers there. I don't care about it. Just...
You know what was so cool about that last reunion was I didn't see a phone the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
It was, 2016, which is a long time ago now, but I'd just been living on the Gold Coast for a couple of years, hanging out with young crew and going clubbing and stuff, and it was just lame. Like, you couldn't talk to a person because they were all on their phones.
Is that what it's like, is it?
So to go out to a party with all these people you went to school with. And,
So people just sit around on their phones, literally. Like, even when
well,
they're
it's
out.
like, especially if you're trying to meet a girl or something, unless you've already linked up with them online, you can't talk to anyone. They're just like, go away. Don't know you, you're not like my
weird.
Tinder day.
Because
Yeah.
when you go overseas and stuff, it's not like that. I've noticed.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, not that I'm obviously, you know, I'm not...
Thailand or...
Yeah, like, I'm not saying it's not like I'm interacting in that way with people, but when I look around, I'm not seeing everyone staring at the phones.
Yeah, okay.
Like, everyone's just there kind of doing their thing, dancing, having a good time. So, I think...
Yeah, I think that's kind of like backpacker culture, though. It's very social. But yeah, I mean, I don't really go out in Perth anymore, but I'm sure it's the same. Like, everyone on their phones.
Well, I haven't been out to like a club or something for a while, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but yeah.
We'll have to go investigate. Take a live podcast with us.
Can you film in places like that? I'm assuming not.
I don't see people filming out, though.
Yeah, so people always take videos of themselves, but if you were just
Yeah.
walking around, well, what's the difference? I guess.
Yeah, who would know?
Right. That's a good question actually.
Yeah.
Um,
That would be a good live cast.
people,
Let's walk around Northbridge.
I can see why they wouldn't want you to do it, because maybe they sort of have this attitude of, well, people don't want to be like, people expect some level of
privacy.
They might be taking videos of themselves, but that's different than someone just walking around filming the whole thing all the time. So,
Yeah.
but now that they've got Meta glasses and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's happening more and more. I mean, I don't really know how they're going to stop it. I wonder if they'll bring back the term glass holes.
What's that?
God, do you not know this term? So you know you remember when? Do you remember when Google brought out their glasses back in 20? It was in the teens. I'm going to say 2015. I'm making that number up, or something like that.
Back to the Future year.
Google glasses. They brought out like glasses, and they had like a little projector onto a waveguide lens so it had like a little bit of a screen in front of you on that, and it was the same kind of thing as what they're doing now with Meta glasses. You could film and all this sort of stuff, and people got so pissed off back then. Like, it was just the wrong time to bring them out,
Yeah.
And because they were called Google Glass, they got the nickname glass holes.
Yeah, I'd never heard of this.
Wow. And so they really fell out. Google scrapped it. They were just like, we can't do this because people just don't want it. And now
Jeez. Now it's the next
it
big
is,
thing.
yeah, it's kind of succeeding now. Like the glasses are really nice. They're really trendy.
And we were talking about the Apple ones, weren't we?
Well, you were telling me that I haven't looked into this, but you were saying that
Yeah.
Apple have got a project where they're developing AR glasses, which would make sense.
Yeah.
And that could be the killer, because it needs someone who just... It needs an iPhone moment where it needs someone to develop some glass... Because the Meta ones are not great. Like, okay, you can shoot 30-second clips. You can upload them to Facebook. I mean, who cares about this shit, right? What you really want is glasses where they really enhance all the aspects of your life. So you're navigating, and your navigations just pop up in front of you seamlessly. You want to play music, and you can just seamlessly play music. You want to shoot your video, okay, you can shoot your video, but...
And so you've got to do everything by voice prompt?
I don't know. I'm assuming so.
Because I haven't seen any footage or anything of people with... It's kind of like the Vision Pro where you get a keyboard.
Oh, no, I don't think you have a
type
keyboard.
on
No,
it. So you wouldn't get that with your glasses.
Keyboards are... Have you ever tried typing in the air?
Yeah.
It's fucked!
The Vision Pros were good.
Nah, it's... Okay, I'm going to disagree with you here. I've tried... Even on... you know how you get the iPads and you have the keyboard with them?
Yeah.
And the keyboard's basically like a flat thing, and so it just feels like you're typing on a table with no feedback, essentially. Like, when I type on that keyboard there, a mechanical keyboard, when I press a key, it's like... Tuk, 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 I can feel it.
Yeah.
It absorbs my... When I'm typing on those keyboards, those chiclet keyboards, it's like I'm just banging away on the table, and it's horrible. And so an Air keyboard is like that on steroids. You're typing on nothing. It's horrendous.
Because I just tried them in the Apple Store a couple of times, and yeah, I thought it was fine. I don't remember thinking it was any bad. I had a good time with it.
For me, I would almost... Do you remember when the iPhone came out and Steve Jobs famously said... Because at the time, there was heaps of devices already, like when I worked at Motorola, we had tons of these things, like PDAs and stuff, right? But they all used to start personal digital assistant. So it's like a device where you had a screen and you typed on it. But the reason that the iPhone was so much more successful, one of the reasons is Steve Jobs famously said styluses are disgusting, they're gross. So they didn't have a stylus with the iPhone, you used your finger, which now is you use your finger on your phone, right?
Yeah.
But back before the iPhone, you used to always have a stylus with your device, you pulled it out and you would sit there and tap away on it, right?
Yeah.
So the iPhone kind of just simplified that. That's what the iPhone did, really, is simplified it and made it so you used your finger naturally and everything. It just really works beautifully. I feel like with AR and VR, the keyboard needs to go. It needs to all be voice driven or something, or thought controlled.
Well, what if you're in a circumstance where you aren't
Can't
allowed
talk?
to use your voice, you don't want to use your voice?
That's the problem.
What are they going to do then?
Thought control has to be.
Ooh. Get some neural links up here.
I mean, the technology exists now.
Neural links?
You don't even need a neural link. You can buy those devices that go over your head. And you have to train them for a little while to understand your thought patterns, like a couple of hours, I think it is. But eventually you can just think what you want to type and it'll type it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Just from a headset?
Yeah, it's...
I had no idea. I'd never heard of those things.
Show me the headset that you can wear which allows you to type by thinking.
That's
I
right.
think you can get it at JB Hi-Fi.
Oh my God.
I could be wrong, but...
There are a few key wearable devices that allow you to type or communicate using your mind or internal speech without any surgery. Sabi Beanie, an upcoming consumer beanie lined with EEG
beanie.
biosensors designed to translate silent thoughts into typed text at roughly 30 words per minute. MIT Alter Ego, a non-invasive wearable that wraps around the neck and jaw. It reads the internal silent neuromuscular signals when you talk to yourself in your head and translates them into text.
I'm looking for a consumer device that I can buy right now. I think I saw one at JB Hi-Fi. Can you let me know?
No, JB Hi-Fi does not sell mind.
That's scary, man. So there's already devices that read your mind.
Okay, there's definitely a headset you can get at JB Hi-Fi. I saw it. Yeah, they can, I mean, read your mind as in...
What you're thinking.
I'm pretty sure you have to kind of... It's not like someone could have a device that from a meter away could just read your brain kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's more like it's got to be worn, it's got to be positioned pretty well. I think you have to train them a little bit on your specific thought patterns and stuff, and you have to learn how to kind of use it, you know? But yeah, there's no surgery involved. They're just all reading the electromagnetic waves and stuff coming from your brain, which is pretty crazy, dude.
It's insane.
It is insane.
Yeah. I had no idea there was that technology out there. I knew there was neural links.
Have you ever seen the movie, what's the movie with Ralph Fiennes in it that has the squid device in it?
That movie is Strange Days, 19...
Have you ever seen Strange Days?
No.
Really good sci-fi. You know who Ralph Fiennes is, yeah?
But she's got like a sort of a fat face, big nose. Picturing her face.
Show me a picture of Ralph Fiennes.
Sure, I can help with this. First, please unlock your phone.
Just a sec. Pretty ordinary looking face, I'd say.
Oh, that guy. No, I was thinking something else.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Strange Days. I highly recommend you watch this movie. It's basically about a future where, not too far in the future, like kind of now, I would imagine it is. In fact, I actually think it was set in the past now. Like
So it's
early.
an old movie.
Yeah, it's like 95, I think it was, or something.
Oh, right.
But basically, they invent a device called the Squid, which is like a superconducting quantum interface device or something. But essentially, you just wear it, and it's able to record all your thoughts, everything that you see, hear, tastes, all your senses, all your experiences. It can record them all, and then you can put it on. You can replay them. So it was developed by, I think, the CIA, so that they could do like it's a new version of a wiretap. So people could wear it under a wig or whatever and record, you know, what went on, and then they could criminally prosecute based on that. Mm-hmm. But then it leaked to the black market, and so people started recording like snuff films with it and stuff, and then selling those films on the black market so people could experience being killed and all that sort of stuff.
Jesus.
Or like as a man, you could experience what it's like to have an orgasm as a woman, and all these just different experiences, right?
Yeah.
And it was highly outlawed. And then what happened is there was some serial killer, and he started using the device he would put it on his victims, and while he was raping and killing them, they would experience the joy he was experiencing of killing them.
Whoa.
Like, so they would experience themselves being strangled from his pleasurable perspective.
Yeah.
So they would experience pleasure while they're dying.
Oh, God.
So it's kind of like this sick sort of like, you know, like the ultimate sick, just serial killer thing going
Fetish,
on.
yeah.
And so then the movie's actually, it's not about the interface device really at all. It's all about a detective who's investigating the serial killer and trying to find him. And he's following in the trail of his like murders and stuff, and like finding all of his recordings and, you know, all this sort of stuff, and slowly piecing together clues of who the guy is. but they and then there was one scene where, what happens? The serial killer worked out that if, like, somehow you can put a virus in the software of the machine or something, and it doesn't kill the person, it scrambles their brain and leaves them in this state where all they just see is like just psychedelic colors all the time for the rest of their life, like just freaking, like visual hallucinations, basically just freaking out. So it puts them in this horrendous, like, tortured state. Yeah. So anyway, it's in a future where all that stuff's happening. So it's kind of like this world, but it's got future technology in it, if that makes sense, like this squid technology.
Yeah.
And it's just like an awesome movie about the consciousness and recording the consciousness and what they all mean and all this sort of stuff. And
That's radical for a 90s movie.
yeah,
To be rock and all that kind of stuff.
well, it's like the Matrix.
Predictive
90s.
programming.
Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? It'll be 30 years in 3 years or 2 years' time. No, was it 99?
Yeah.
Matrix coming out.
Yeah, it was 99. Yeah. 99. Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll make another one? The latest one was like 5 years ago now.
I'm worried they're going to remake it one day.
Oh, like a teen requel.
Yeah, like Predator and like just RoboCop, everything. They just remake them. So they remade all those 80s movies. Well, it's coming out to the point where they'll remake all the 90s movies. And The Matrix just feels like it's screaming out for... I don't know why. It doesn't need to be remade. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just feel...
Yeah, it's funny how I didn't like the fourth one when I watched it at the cinema, but now when it comes on TV, I watch it every time and love it.
I think it's very watchable.
Yeah.
But I also, every time I watch it, think this could be so much better. Like, there's not... It just wastes the material, really.
It's a lot different from the first three.
Well, the effects are really good in it.
Mm.
Like, you know how you probably thought the same as me, the first three had really good effects, which they did for their time.
Yeah.
But the new one, it's just so... Like, The Matrix looks so much better in every way. Yeah. But I just feel like the story was... They could have done a lot more with it. A lot more. Like, I like the fact that they brought Neo back. I like the fact that Trinity was brought back, all that sort of stuff. That's not a problem. I just thought that it was pretty bland, the overall story. Didn't really do much with it.
Yeah, I guess the first time I watched it just didn't have that dark, dingy feel of the first one, the first view. Yeah, it was
didn't have the flip phones.
No.
Okay.
I need an exit.
Yeah. But I want them to make another one, but I only want them to make another one if they're going to, I don't know, just like that to me, that universe is as rich and as awesome as Star Wars. Like, I think it's just it's one of the best cinematic universes ever created, but I'm really worried that they're not going to take it forward in a meaningful way. You know, like, there's so many things they could do in that universe. Like, everything about it is just set up perfectly. And then I just felt like the fourth one, they just kind of rested on their laurels and just kept it safe.
So you haven't been to see the new Star Wars?
Is it out?
Yeah, it's at the cinema now.
With Gosling?
I think you were telling me it's got Gosling in it. I don't.
Has it? Is that the one?
It must be. It's Mandalorian or something in the cinema now.
Dude, Star Wars is dead to me. Like, literally.
Yeah.
I don't even get excited about it in the
They've done
slightest now.
so many movies over the years.
They've just killed it. Disney have just botched it.
That's it. It's done by Disney now. So
It's so botched. The first 6 movies were brilliant. Everything after that was just utter garbage. Utter garbage. So bad that it literally took that amazing 6 movies and just turned it into nothing for me. I've not even watched those since. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Oh, it's ruined even the original ones.
Well, no, it hasn't ruined them. I'm not excited. I don't know. I just don't know how to describe it. It's just really left a bad taste.
I was a lot more into Star Wars as a kid. Like, as I grew up, I kind of grew out of it. Like, just didn't get as excited about it anymore.
Well, okay. Did you get really excited about the Phantom Menace when it came out?
No.
See, I did.
What year was that?
Was that 2001? Something like that?
Yeah.
No, actually, it was definitely after we left high school. So I just remember I was living with. I remember that I was living with my friends at the time who were also really into Star Wars, and we. I mean, we didn't like. I've never dressed up or anything like that. I've never gone that crazy. But I do remember it came out, and we were like, yeah, really excited to go see it in the cinema. And I thought it was good.
Yep.
Like I do remember thinking that was a little bit kiddish. But overall, I thought it was fine.
I did go watch one in Inaloo. Must have been about 2018, 2019.
Right.
What would that one have been? I think it was Skywalker or something. Don't really remember. But yeah, it was
Far out.
it was pretty average. But don't remember having my hair blown back by it.
Give me the Star Wars release dates. I always lose my words when I'm talking. Okay, here we go. Oh, shut up. Here we go. The original trilogy. 1970.
Abuse.
Hey?
That was AI abuse.
Yeah. 1977, 1980, and then 1983. So every 3 years they came out with one. Geez, I tell you what, they would have been long waits.
But so what? There was like 3 come out before we were in primary school.
Yeah.
79, 83.
Let's not talk about that. Yeah, that came out a really long time ago. When you think about that and how the quality of those movies, like even the effects, my God, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Far out. Okay, this is going to blow you away. 99 was a big year. We had The Matrix, but then we also had in May, The Phantom Menace came out. I didn't realise it was that early. 2002 was the second one, The Attack of the Clones. So again, 3 years. And then another 3 years was Revenge of the Sith. So 333. 2005, dude.
Long time ago. I just remember the those droids flying through the forest.
Yeah.
The things like the Margs drive-throughs.
1983.
Drive-ins.
They must have been.
I must have been young.
Well, no, they must have re-released it or something, like replayed
Oh,
it.
we got it a lot later too.
Yeah, true.
Than America.
True. Yeah, back then it took them a long time to ship the film over.
Everything, the movies, music, videos.
Movies especially, right? They used to come out years later, didn't they?
Well, to the video store especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, obviously we didn't have a cinema in Margs, so you had to wait for the video store or the drive-ins. You go to the drive-ins.
Yeah. I was thinking about the drive-ins the other day. It was so shit. Like, in terms of, like, a movie experience, like, I remember parking in a car, that little speaker had the worst goddamn quality. It was real tinny.
And then fall out of you.
Yeah, that's right. And it was like this really shitty, like, grubby piece of plastic. It was, but also, movie drive-in was unbeatable. It was just so good.
The experience,
just going there and...
We used to hide under the blankets in the back of Mum's car and, like, sneak in unpaid.
Oh, did ya? Your mum sanctioned this.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
She used to take us into Pete's Hut when we were under 12. When we were under 12, we were actually 15.
That's so good.
Yeah. And, oh, man, I had so many good times with drivers. And then getting older as well, like having dates there and going with your friends. And it was like a rite of passage to go right down the front with your sleeping bag.
I never did it.
And you never did it?
No.
You never took a sleeping bag down the front of the drivers?
No.
Oh,
wasn't allowed. Wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, that was
That's where all the dodgy stuff
That
happened.
was like the naughty kids centre, yeah. Or like the cool kids in their panel vans parking up.
Mum and Dad knew what was going on down there. Those panel vans were rocking.
Rocking the shaggin' wagon.
With the,
But yeah, I watched Terminator 2 there for the first time. But I would have been like year 8. Large truck, no roads. I remember because my mate Jake Loof had a teddy bear and he was throwing it up into the screen. So it's this teddy bear just rotating through the air. And I'm just losing it laughing.
like the shadow was just casting on.
Yeah. People see this teddy bear on the screen. People are just like yelling out, "Shut up!" Oh shit!
Keeping it real, man.
Terminator 2.
That was a top-notch film.
Oh yeah, in its time, it was
Even now, like the effects are really hard. They've tried to reproduce them, and they're like, these are good.
yeah.
There was a group on YouTube that are professional like effects people trying to reproduce that T1000 effect, where he's walking through the bars and the liquid metal's just like
Yeah,
they were struggling to do it.
Yeah, and when it forms out of the ground, like, so,
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. That's very good.
oh, I get so stoked when that comes on TV.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, watching this.
See, original or T2, which one's better to you? Like, it's hard, eh?
Oh,
They're both really good.
they both age so well.
Yeah.
I reckon the first one's actually aged better.
I think the first one is better, but I really enjoy them both.
Yeah, yeah.
But anything
I
after that-
T2 was more my jam. Like that's.
Yeah.
I was like 13 when it came out. It was.
It's the perfect action
It's
film.
so quotable.
Yeah.
Whereas when the first one came out, I would have been like 4, so I didn't really grow up with it. But watching it now, it's like, holy shit, this is good. So it's like, yeah, T2 is probably the favourite one, but T1 is really good as well.
No, they're both amazing movies, but all the Terminators after that are ordinary at best.
I like them, but they just don't compare.
If they weren't Terminator movies, they'd be watchable and you'd be like, oh, these are okay. But the fact that they're Terminator movies, it's just because the first two are so good.
Yeah, that's right.
And also,
Yeah, like trying to even think of what other Terminator movies there were, it's like, it's hard.
it's just
It's like the one with the girl, and then there's the one with Sam Worthington. Like it's very.
they're all. It doesn't matter.
And I've watched them all a fair bit, but it's hard to just pinpoint.
You got the one with Christian Bale in it. That one's just horrendous.
Yeah.
Like they're all just
I bet you can't even name it.
no Salvation Day or something. I don't know.
Terminator Salvation.
Yeah. I saw a short the other day about James Cameron talking about Arnold in T2 riding the motorcycle, and how because he did a lot of the motorbike riding himself, but there was a lot of scenes in that movie where, because if you remember, he was on the motorcycle and he was like swirling around the shotgun and stuff at the same time and all that sort of gear.
Yeah.
And there were heaps of scenes where Arnie was just like, I'm not doing that. It's just too, like where the motorbike riding was, they'd have to really pull hard onto a road or something, because obviously the Terminator's supposed to be this machine that can just execute all these moves perfectly. And he was just like, I ain't doing that. It's just so. He was talking about how Arnie would just hand it off to his stunt double, and they were showing his stunt double on this motorbike, and honestly, you could not tell it wasn't Arnie. It looks exactly like him.
Wow.
But anyway, the scenes where like, Arnie's on the motorbike and he's just like it's that to me is perfect cinema.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing better. Like just the style of just the woof woof, ooh,
Yeah,
you know?
amazing how amazing an actor he was at just the action.
So good.
Like when he opens his mouth, it's just like, oh. Well, except the Terminator character, he
It
named.
worked in that, right?
Yeah.
Because he was like a machine. He spoke like a machine.
But seeing like Kindergarten Cop or
Yeah. Up and at them.
Commando. Commando was pretty good. But anything like non-action, it was just terrible.
But that's the thing. He didn't really do a lot of
Twins.
non-action. So like
Yeah.
Predator, it actually really worked well. Like
Yeah.
because A, he didn't say much, but B,
Get to the job.
yeah, go to the chopper. Like it just worked.
Yeah.
Terminator, it worked really, really well. So, Last Action Hero didn't work too well because he had quite a bit of dialogue in that.
I don't remember that one.
That was an alright movie. That's the one where he was a film character that came out into the real world using it from a magic ticket that a kid had. Oh no, sorry, the kid went into the movie.
Total Recall. I thought he was pretty
Perfect.
good in that.
Nailed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had to do like a lot of romance and man, there's so many memes on TikTok.
Emotion atmosphere.
You seen those memes on TikTok where
I don't know. I use TikTok.
it's like they've probably gone on other platforms, but it's sort of like an inspirational quote. Like
Really?
when that time Arnie said,
Yeah. Yeah. His best dialogue ever. It's so good. We should have that in the background here, playing on the TV, just over and over.
Just the visual.
And just those bulging eyes, like they're obviously rubber eyes sticking out of his head. It's so good.
It pisses me off when that comes on TV. And I see Total Recall, I'm sitting there waiting for it to come on, and then it's the remake.
And then you see fucking Colin Farrell.
Farrell?
Colin,
that was Phone Booth.
Colin.
Total Recall. Who was in
Colin. Oh, what's his name?
It was terrible anyway. I would never watch that again.
What do you think of the? Speaking of him, Colin. What's his name?
Farrell.
Well, I thought it was Colin Farrell, but now that doesn't sound right to me. What was the actor's name in Total Recall remake? Colin something. Come on, Perplexity. Yeah, it's Colin Farrell. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it was.
What do you think of oh god, what's that director that makes all those movies that are like all about the Irish and oh god, what's his name? The director always wears a suit. He's a real man's man, you know. He makes movies like Lock, Stock and Two.
Oh, Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie. What do you think of Guy Ritchie films?
I love them.
You love them, okay?
Yeah.
You're one of those people, right?
You're not a fan.
I don't like Guy Ritchie at all. Like, I just don't like his persona. I think he's a real numpty.
Because he went out with Madonna?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was he married?
I don't really have a huge problem with the guy per se. It's just his style of movie is they're very macho kind of. I don't know. Most of them I can't really. I'm not a huge fan of.
Have you seen Rock and Roller?
That's an older one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's good.
But what's his new movie?
But if you don't like Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels...
They're okay. Like, they're okay movies. I just don't rate them as, like... I don't put him up there with Quentin Tarantino or something, you know? Like, he's just...
Different style. Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, in terms of, like, people think of him as... He's just made this amazing repertoire of movies. I'm like, okay. But his new one, what's his new movie?
I'm sure I watched it.
List Guy Ritchie movies for me.
Was it Jason Statham?
Yeah, it might have been Statham.
Here is a chronologic.
All right, so Lock, Stock was his first one, 98. Snatch, Revolver, Rock and Roller, as you said. The Gentleman. See, The Gentleman... I thought it was...
Statham?
That had Colin Farrell in it, from memory. What have we got here, lads? You know, it's always that sort of stuff, right?
Oh, I love that Cockney kind
No, I just can't stand it. It's just so lame.
I fucking hate
Oh, you think you're so tough, do you, lads? Well, let me teach you a lesson then. Sherlock Holmes. See, that was a garbage movie, I thought. I actually thought... not Harry Connick Jr. Who's Iron Man?
Oh, yeah, that Robert Downey.
Robert Downey. I thought Robert Downey Jr. in that was... I thought that whole movie was pathetic.
What movie?
Sherlock Holmes.
I didn't see it.
I just thought it was meh. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. See, I thought that movie was bland as anything. That had Superman in it. Henry Cavill, I think. I think that had him in it. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. See, these just classic, just Guy Ritchie garbage. I don't remember. I don't know half of these. Wrath of Man, never heard of that. Guy Ritchie, The Covenant, never heard of it.
I think I was... Yeah, no, Leonardo DiCaprio got an Oscar in that.
Is that Guy Ritchie?
Is that the one
It says Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's something different. There's no way that Guy Ritchie could make a masterpiece like that. I'm trying to think of...
What year was The Covenant?
Which one? The Leonardo one? Or
Guy Ritchie's one.
23.
I'm sure I saw that. Sounds real familiar.
Anyway, there was one Guy Ritchie movie I saw. I'm like, this is actually freaking sweet, man.
So what was his latest one?
Well, In the Grey, apparently, but I don't know that was it. Like, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's just so, I don't know, his titles are so freaking lame, man. Ungentlemanly Warfare. Ooh, yes, I do say so. Let's have a look. So, In the Grey. Was that the movie? What's it about? We're searching the web.
Oh, your screen's gone off.
Yeah, I know. That's been off for almost an hour.
I'm just looking at the cast. Oh, it's gone black.
Maybe this is the movie. The story follows a covert team of elite fixers and extraction specialists who operate in a global... You know what? I'm pretty sure it was a TV show he made. What's the TV show that Guy Ritchie directed or produced? It was all about marijuana.
Guy Ritchie created...
The Gentleman. Yeah, have you seen The Gentleman TV show? It's really good. So it's all about like a really large marijuana growing organization in, I think it's England, of course, because all these movies are in England or Ireland or something.
Yeah.
And they grow all their marijuana in these like, because you know how over there's a lot of like estates that are owned by lords and, like they've been in the family for generations kind of thing, and they have like a giant manor on the property, and it's this huge estate where they like hunt pheasant and all that sort of stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So all the marijuana growers are like those. They pay those people, and then they build a massive underground like bunker, and then they grow just huge quantities of marijuana under there, and it's like a really professional, extremely tightly run operation. It's not like some sloppy, growing some hydroponics in the backyard kind of thing. Like it's really very efficiently run. A lot of money involved, a lot of, secrecy and very controlled and all this sort of stuff. And so the movie's all about this organization and without ruining it, some stuff happening within the organization that might jeopardize, the operation and cause it to be discovered. And it was just really, really good, really, really well written. I remember I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, this feels like a Guy Ritchie thing, but it's actually good. And I went and looked and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Guy Ritchie. You can just tell from the style of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie movies, the thing that like defines them for me is all the dialogue is so goddamn drawn out in it. No one can ever just say, hey. It's like, oh, hello there. Oh, you look like a fine young fella. Like it's always like
a lot of lingo.
There's a lot of monologues.
Yeah.
And
like very quotable words.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like every interaction needs to be this quotable like piece of prose. It can't just be hi, how you going?
Yeah.
So but it's almost over the top in a way.
No, thank you, Turkish. I'm sweet enough. Snatch. The movie's just... I've watched that a million times.
Yeah. That is classic Guy Ritchie right there.
Can't believe you don't like Guy Ritchie. That's heavy.
So Larry just sent me a video.
Movie review?
No. So we talk a lot about game development because both him and I develop games, and he sent me this video that's titled "Why Valentine Worth Quit AAA Game Development to Make a Game About Sperm."
Okay.
Because I guess what it's saying is that there's more money in making a silliness game than an actual expensive AAA title. You know what AAA means, yeah?
No.
So it's like AAA is kind of like Call of Duty or something like that, where they invest like $200 million to make a game. It's like a AAA title, as opposed to just, something that some dude knocked up
Panda
in.
Pop.
Yeah. Well, actually, Panda Pop is probably considered AAA at this point.
Really?
I mean, how much money were they made out of that?
Ooh, yeah.
Dude.
Have you dropped your games yet?
I've got one published on the Google Play Store.
Oh, cool.
And I've got the other one, a prototype, published on the App Store now. in what's called test flight. So what that means is it's like a special app you download on your iPhone. So you could download it.
Yeah.
And then I add you to the list of testers, and then you're able to test it. So it's not publicly available. It's in a privately controlled test group.
Right.
But the point is, it's on the App Store. That's the first step. You have to go through that and you have to test it. And then at some point you promote it, and then Apple review it, and then you get released on the App Store.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done all the hard stuff now in terms of like, you have to set up all the signing certificates and all, and you have to register the app and register the bundle and blah, 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 blah. There's all this stuff you have to go through, right? I've done all that. All I have to do now is just generate all the assets, finish the game, and then publish it. So I'm making progress. There's a lot of work in it, dude.
Yeah.
For me to get it on the App Store, it took the first game I put on took me like well over a week just to work out how to do it. And this time I've written a script that fully automates it all. I now hit a button and it does it within 60 seconds.
Oh, nice.
So a lot quicker this time. But
I feel like we need some visuals.
well, I was going to ask you this.
Yeah.
Larry has sent me his latest game.
Yeah.
Would you like to play test it?
Sure.
So, for those that don't know, Larry is one of our good friends. He does these things called game jams. You know what that is?
Game jams.
Yeah. So basically, a game jam is where it can be any length of time, but the ones he does, they run for 3 days, and within that 3 days, once you start the game jam, you have 3 hours from that point in time to develop as much as you can of a fully working game. 3 hours. So the idea is it's all about... oh, and I missed an important step. So in each game jam, they actually give you a theme. So, for example, in the last game jam he was in, I think the theme was frogs. So you have to make a game that's about frogs.
Frogger.
Yeah, so you could make Frogger, for example, right? But, you know... and so then you publish your game, and then everyone who was in the game jam kind of votes on each other's games and sort of says, you know, what comments on them and stuff like that. So it's not really it's not like you're winning money or anything. It's just more of a fun activity. And the idea is that by giving you only 3 hours, rather than you fussing over all the tiny details and stuff, it kind of forces you to just hustle and just get something out, regardless, you know, use any hacks you need to, just whatever, in order to make a playable game. So he's actually been doing that now. I think I've seen him release 6 games, maybe. He's probably done more. But some of them have been really good. Like some of them I've played and I've gone, oh, okay. I mean, they're never amazing because 3 hours is 3 hours, right? But some of them, I've played them and I've gone, that could be a really good game, you know, if you develop it. And some of them I've gone, well, that was interesting. But he's done another one. So I said we could try it live on stream.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's go over to the computer. Oh, ugh. And check this out, dude. We can change to.
Ooh, wobbly.
Look at this.
The thumbnail.
Yeah, let's close that. Let's not let everyone know our secrets. So.
So that's the telecast now. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's here, right? So we're looking at this center part of the screen. The wonders of modern technology. Do you want to grab very carefully that chair over there? And don't knock the camera or anything. And I will go to the chat and pull it up. Oh yeah, baby! Check it down. Check it down, check it down, check it down. Alright. Alright, so what we would have here when we get more professional, this is maybe something we can work on next time, is like it's almost like a mini little cut animation that's like, you know, game test or something, or app hour, I don't know what we might call it.
Segment.
Yeah, like segments, exactly.
Johnny segment.
So just before I go into the game, there's a platform called Itch.io. So if I go here, these are some of the games that Larry has submitted for other game jams. So Don't Jump or I'll Shoot, that's a classic. Moment of Truth, that's actually my favorite game he's ever made. Frog
I
Jump.
love Frog Jump.
Well,
sick name.
that would be the one that he made for the frog themed one. So I'll just show you this for example very quickly. Let me just turn on the. Make sure that. See if the audio works. That's okay. New game. Because I should be seeing here. So all you do on this game is you jump back and forth. Right? If you hit one of those mushrooms, you're out, see?
So is that the stream screen?
That's correct. That's correct. Oh yeah, no, it's not just working. Look, desktop audio.
Oh, so the Frog Jump sounds right.
Yeah. Should be able to go here and drop off. No, no,
So why aren't we here?
you ask the hard questions, don't you? Well, I think if I go. Wait, this PC. Okay, so if I say. You know what? I don't know. Oh, we aren't hearing it because the speakers at the moment are hooked up to the TV. The TV's taking it over. Oh. Yeah, so. I could fix that, but we'd have to turn the TV up. Alright, so if I got a new game, right? Look at all the effects down here. This is 3 hours worth of effort here. It's pretty good. Nice. I mean, considering he's got AI now, you'd think he could do better, but. No, just kidding. See,
Oh, you played this before.
this is reminiscent of games from when we were young, right?
Oh, no.
Now, there's no counter. Can you see the counter?
Nope.
Maybe if I maximize it. Where's the counter? Oh, this might be an earlier version because he refined it since, so that every time you jump, you get a point. But I
Oh,
don't see any I don't see any score anywhere. He must have not published that version yet. Oh no, Larry, come on.
I like Frogger meets Ghosts and Goblins.
That's a pretty cool concept, right?
I like the dark themes.
It's getting faster, dude.
Wow.
It's a lot, though. I've never played it.
Really?
Oh, man, my brain freaked out there for a second.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Was that purple moving up as we... Yeah, so the purple was coming up, wasn't it? You notice that?
What's that food? Here we go.
I don't know. Let's see if we can... I
Surely
assume...
if you could eat the shrooms that are like hallucinating.
So this is the thing, you play a game like this and then you start getting ideas, right? So he could now take this and turn it into a multi-million-dollar mobile game.
And so if you're alive in the 3 hours now, you have to try and develop this game further.
What do you mean?
In the game development, whatever.
Oh! I wanted to see what the purple did. No, so this is what he developed in 3 hours.
Okay.
Which is amazing, right?
Awesome.
All right, let's try his new game. Anyway, I've never seen this game before. Can we play this on stream?
Oh, it's just boring.
Where did he get this up from? Come on, I mean, this is 3 hours worth of work. I'd say AI's had a hand here.
Anime porn.
There's copyright El Bannister.
Anime porn stuff.
Gee, there's options. I really want to hear the sound, do you?
Is it that much hassle there?
Not really. Is the black remote over there on the table?
Yep.
Oh, that cello's good, man.
Three.
There we go. Good work.
Oh, sandbar.
Alright, so what do we got here? Command remember off. Always dash off. Oh, I didn't know these things. Actually, I'll tell you what, if I just do a quick test. So... Oh, you're reading that? You're reading that?
Oh, I have no. What's things like Star Wars?
Yeah. Oh, it's set to headphones. Why's that? Really appreciate you putting all this effort into the story, Larry. I'm totally reading it. Whether Innkeep knows. The story begins here. Okay, got it. Whoa, this looks... Oh, this looks so... This 3 hours of effort. Alright, that's me down there. Can I fight them? Okay, I guess we go. Man, this is pretty cool. Oh yeah, Lawrence has a long sword. If he wrote the script, yeah. Choose 4 heroes to adventure. Choose, okay. Yep, that's right. Let's go. Oh, dude. Look at this. Okay. You're trying to make me feel bad about my indie game development. Sorry, this is awesome. I got these stairs. I got these stairs. Oh, closed for renovations. Very nice. Okay, so I'm assuming. Alright. Look at this sweet conversation system you've got. You read the board then. Yeah, good. Last went up to the middle 3 days past. I'll listen to the way he speaks. Said she heard something, fool girl. Miller went looking the next morning and came back white as chalk. 1 second. 200 gold if you bring it. Mills on Mills Road. It'll smell like the water pills. Oh, tell me I'm going to the well. God damn it. I'm going to the well. Is that a sign? Not very big. Yes. Oh my god, this is so Legend of Zelda. Northeast Mill. This is a wicked. Whoa! Pokemon vibes. Undime. Alright, let's come back. Yeah, wish I knew what I was doing. Oh, I see, you had to choose 40 back. Thank you. What? Look at the effects on this. I'll tell you what, it's not as good as Frog Jump, but it's, Frog Jump is nice. It's not a classic like Frog Jump. I feel like Frog Jump. Awesome. Hit a face and start with me. Whoa! Now we're taking this big thing. The guy is slain! Yeah, measly potion. Yeah, man, this can't be 3 hours worth of effort. Unless it's 3 hours with Anthropic on my way. But even that's sick, the way that it was moved out. Oh no. I'm just gonna keep attacking. Bullet missed, you can be blind. Oh no! Whoa. Everyone's blind. Alright. Attack. Colin is... special. Yep. I think those two. That was no longer blind, yes. That was terrible. That's getting greedy. Different effects and everything. See that? I went to clock Fogger. A what?
Can you clock it, Fogger?
You hear that, Larry? That's the feedback. What frog jump? Well, what frog jump 2, please? 2. This is the suck of this game. The complexity of the levels and stuff, it's insane.
So are these are gaps?
Look at that, the graphics and things. I almost can't believe he made this. No, so this is on, he's only got on each row. Every enemy has different... They've been working very hard in secret or... Right. Larry, very impressive. Almost too impressive.
Potato is your only.
What we want though is more potato. That's okay. This game is. I don't think he finished it. So he's Staircase Studios. I'm Purple Koala Studio.
Nice.
Actually, don't think he's finished this one. I think it's just some text and then.
Roger.
This one, it's a pity he doesn't have. It's a pity he doesn't have the ship in a bottle game on here.
Escape the licentious princess? What does that mean?
Licentious.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Never heard of it.
Neither do I. promiscuous and unprincipled in sexual matters. Wow. Okay.
I have to remember that.
Yeah, licentious. So if I search through, how do you search for? Oh damn! It doesn't have the. God, Facebook's crap, isn't it? It really is.
Garbage.
For such a a company that has so much money, it's just such a poor app.
Well, it did until the metaverse came along. 80 billion down the pulpit.
Still got a lot of money, dude. All right, let's do a search and see it. So shit, I'm gonna search for that.
Imagine just flushing $80 billion down the toilet.
Here it is. Ship in a bottle. Oh, you're gonna love this game, Brett. You're gonna love this game. This is the best game you ever made. I found a glitch in it.
Good.
It allowed me to speed run it. Yeah, those specular reflections on trapped. So when the cannonballs hit the cork, they knock it out. But I found, but I found a glitch. Like I was trying to work out what it is again. I'll play it properly. It's very disappointing. There we go. God damn it. I was too busy on the glitching. Yeah, see, when I'm pushing it, it's moving. Yeah, it is. I know, because I've been right. I think it's UFO. I don't know why. You have to ask Larry. Exactly. The collision detection sucks in this game. I'm gonna report this to the developer. Oh, that's right. The water. Yeah, you can't touch the water. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, we got one. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Shit! I'm an idiot.
Getting smashed.
Yeah. You want to see what happens when you beat?
Let's sit down and watch.
Must be a rounding error. It's vibrant though.
It's a painstaking game.
It's like a game we used to play with kids, right? Just grind. Come on, with the ball, come ball. But that's the whole point of the game. You just try and spend 3 hours on it. Most of the stuff give it another go. I love it. I love that he does this. Oh, the music's glitched.
Ran out of time.
Yeah, plays 3 times and that's it. That's all that his licensing could afford. He's here, tink, 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 tink. Oh, come on. It's got to be at least.
Oh, it's back. I'm gonna go to bed with this head in my song in my head.
Yep. On for those. Shoot the cork. Oh! Yeah. Look, I can tell you, when you beat the game, nothing happens. Okay. Alright, you want to try, don't run or I'll shoot.
Go for it.
I actually don't know how you...
Wow, you didn't even say the single person.
I don't even know how to say them. Oh, hard, eh?
Don't jump or I'll shoot. It's like a Commodore 64 game. Oh, there you go.
You just got to shoot after they jumped. Jesus. You saved one person from a horrible death.
Oh, I love this shit. So you're saving them from killing themselves.
Yep. These suicidal people.
All got like emo hairdos.
Oh, tricky. Oh. Oh. How did I say? 36, dude.
Horrible death.
Alright. Here we go, bro, while I'm
Oh, I'm good. Too much brain capacity.
Back to the couch, man.
That sounds good. I got one more drink left.
One more drink.
Get some unhinged subjects going, and oh look, we're back. Hey. Visuals.
Sure.
That's gonna work.
Hit the power button.
Like a Doctor Who style vortex spinning. When was the last time you watched Doctor Who?
Oh, it's 1 a.m., dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
indeed.
All-nighter. Isn't Doctor Who gay now?
Are you serious?
I read something the other day. It's like Doctor Who's gone from the 70s legend to gay. I don't know how true it was, but
Man. Sure, why not? I
what?
mean,
Would you believe it?
the thing is, Doctor Who's like,
Or it's like woke ABC.
it's the ultimate sci-fi for me.
Yeah.
Like it was such good writing.
Just had everything going for it. Hey, like the TARDIS, the
Just like he is the ultimate. Like he can travel through time.
the Daleks.
He's super intelligent. He's got amazing technology. He's just suave like James Bond. Like
Wears a scarf.
He's just awesome.
And how funny when you see an old episode these days, the special effects are just like
Yeah, okay. So the special effects are horrible. There's guys in rubber suits. There's but even the I've got all
like
this.
cellophane.
I've got all the Doctor Who episodes all the way back to Hartman. Phil Hartman is that his
the
name?
guy with the curly hair.
Oh no, that's Tom Baker. He's the fourth
Yep.
Doctor.
Okay.
So John Pertwee was the third Doctor. Tom Baker was the fourth. Peter Davison was the fifth, I think. Colin Baker was the sixth.
You know your Doctor Who well. I remember I used to be scared of Doctor Who. In like primary school, watching it behind the couch, just like peering over with a blanket.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess there was some pretty freaky themes in there.
Like aliens and scary Daleks
Man,
and stuff.
when I was younger, my mum bought me Doctor Who books that were full of like architectural drawings of all of you remember the Cybermen, for example? Cybermen were essentially a race that had cybernetically augmented themselves so much that they essentially became machine men. And so in Doctor Who, they were portrayed by just these, they look like people that were wearing suits, but they were essentially just all silver and they had like metal heads and they had a brain and stuff inside them, but essentially they were just machines. Because they'd augmented themselves so much, they became cybernetic, fully cybernetic. See, that's what I mean. Like the concept is really cool, right?
Yeah.
And there were actually like multiple different generations of the Cybermen over the Doctor Who series. So they started off with Cybermen Series 1, but then the next time he ran into them, they advanced themselves. And so they were called like the Mark II Cybermen. And then like the next time was Mark III. Same with the Daleks. Every time he met the Daleks, they became more and more refined. And so this book that Mum bought me...
Exterminate.
Yeah. The Daleks were stupid, really, at the end of the day. Like, the concept was really cool.
Slow, like...
Well, the concept was really cool, though. Like, it was basically, they started out as humans, like aliens, and they refined themselves so much that they reduced themselves down to essentially, like, the most simple... They basically reduced themselves down to a brain.
Yeah.
And then they just put this brain inside of this war machine. So the idea was that they had the intelligence of the race, but they were just a machine. Other than that,
Gosh, you remember it so well. A long time ago.
The Carlids were the organisms that lived inside the Daleks.
Oh my god.
It's Dalek backwards. But
Jesus.
dude, and like this book I had like a schematic diagram of the Dalek, like an exploded diagram. It had all the different machine parts inside of the Dalek that made it run, like the power source and like the little chamber where the Carl had lived. The feeding system and then like the weapon system, and it was freaking awesome.
It's like 80s.
In terms of,
Like when the Daleks first came.
no, the Daleks first came, I think, in the 60s. It might have even
Wow.
been. It might have even been the 50s, man. I think.
No way. It goes back that far.
I think Doctor Who goes back to the 40s.
Mm.
When did TV first come out? Wait, let me check this out.
Yeah, we need some Gemini on this one.
Yeah. What year did Doctor Who first come out? By the way, this chick here is the one I was telling you about.
1963.
1963. We call that. Yeah, this chick here is the one that I was saying does the repairs on consoles and stuff.
Yep.
And like when you see her first videos, they're really just low quality. Just she's sitting in her basement,
Yeah.
But then look at them now; they're like top notch, 4K
Well,
videos.
I mean, how easy is it to do a good thumbnail with AI? Like,
Yeah, and also like, but how easy is it to get good quality? Like, it costs $1,500 to get a good camera, but $1,500 is not a lot. Like, if you're going to do this, like she does that now, I think, for a living.
how many subscribers she got?
Would you want to find out?
Yeah.
Click it. Yeah, no.
Oh, on this.
You give me the remote. Listen to her voice, though, would you? No, like, listen to it.
Hey, how many subscribers we got?
0.
2. Me and you.
I don't know. Have you subscribed?
Yeah, I subscribed.
I don't know if I did.
Hi everyone! Recently I got a Spectre
Look it up.
video 328, and as you can see, I couldn't
28?
open it because all the screws were missing, so I tested it and I had a quick look inside, but at
So
first
the
glance I didn't notice
ultimate
anything
nerd
strange,
chick.
like components to replace or
Right.
broken traces.
Paste the
Unfortunately,
Look at
when I
that.
turn it on, nothing
chubby.
happens. I only got the
It's chubby.
and I don't think
Look at
that's a
that.
problem
I like my women
with
a bit chubby, okay?
since the computer does
Look at
power
that.
on.
Yeah.
But before looking for more complicated faults, it's always
What
better to
chubby
start with the
arms?
basics.
Oh,
So-
come on.
Never done
Look
any
at-
exercise.
Listen to you, would you?
And as always,
She's gorgeous.
my videos are based on my personal experience and should not be interpreted as tutorials.
Interpreted.
For purposes,
I just love her
what's the
accent.
internal
I think it's
power
German or
supply
something.
components,
Not
and
German,
everything,
but-
and a lot.
Austrian, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. It's something like that.
4,000 views in an hour. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's insane.
So you got to go to channel.
Oh, it's down there, is it? Yep.
Go click on the picture.
Yep. Getting there. She's gorgeous, man.
Yeah, it said Chanel. Channel's got 2 L's, doesn't it? Channel or 2 N's?
2 ends.
Yeah, it only had 1 N.
No, that's it.
No, if you go back. Oh, no, okay, I saw it
I
wrong.
think you're tripping, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like she's 228,000. So
Wow.
which is not that many. Like it's a bit, but it's not insane. But that's enough to make a living.
Yeah, few.
Dude, that's not
We've got 1.
unachievable. Yeah, but 228,000 is not that many.
Yeah,
I see that as doable. And you can make a living off that.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know about both of us, but
You'd have to get up to 500.
yeah. But her content's good, but it's not. She just found her little niche and just executed it really well, and she's got certain attributes that make her very watchable.
Certain pasty chubby.
Oh, come on! I love it. She's great. I would like to meet her. I think she's fun. She's got like a nice little basement. She fixes stuff. I think it's cool.
Digital attic. And did you dream?
Good question. Let's have a look. I don't think so.
Well, I want to see read the description. We'll go back up. Channel features videos.
She's always like
Okay.
very quick to point out that they're
Oh.
educational only.
Yeah, okay, I don't need to read all that. There you go, Italy.
Italy.
Italian.
Yeah, Italy. She's got a lovely accent. Um,
Oh, look, she's in like sexy stuff there.
Okay, just for you, we're clicking this video. Okay.
Well,
just
you
a
know.
Oh, geez, okay, you went wrong.
Recognizing working on the traits, since I don't think you can separate the two layers without damaging
But
them.
again,
I
like,
applied some conductive
this is why she's
liquid
got
at the
lots
end
of
of the
subscribers,
tray,
right?
and placed a small strip of aluminum. I had
Oh, I mean,
the attractive
listen,
female that
listen.
wears skimpy stuff.
Listen. I don't want to insult her intelligence. She's very clever, but it doesn't hurt that she's wearing, nice outfits and
See-through
stuff.
dress.
Well, nice outfits. Like I think that's what you have to do. Is you just go, well, why not? If I can get more subscribers by doing that, fine.
Well, if that was one of us doing it, how many subscribers do you reckon we'd have?
If you're wearing that outfit, I think we'd lose subscribers.
Okay, I just mean normal clothing.
Oh, right.
Like,
You were saying if you're doing this, like
yeah,
repairing-
if I was doing exactly what she's doing, all the same camera equipment.
I don't know. Should we do an experiment? Do you want me to set up a full electronics restoration office and teach you how to repair consoles and stuff? And
Yeah, why not? Maybe that'll get us some subscribers.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Why did I click on her channel initially? It's because she's an attractive woman. Yes.
Well,
Also-
in your field.
Yeah, I was interested in the subject matter.
Yeah.
But also, she's just got a really nice personality. Like it's just fun. It's not like she's sitting there going, "Oh, yeah, let's fix this console." She's like really upbeat about it. And she's just excited.
Yeah.
So
So you,
Really?
what you gotta do.
or you can ask from a YouTuber.
No, miniskirts help.
Everywhere.
But
I reviewed
mean,
the trays.
okay.
Now let's see if it works. And
is anyone
if it makes contact.
pasty white
I really hope these will
Well,
fit
she's
together
made a bit more
properly.
effort in this clip. Well,
in terms of what?
It works
Going into
now,
what she's
so
wearing.
I can
like a hair and makeup and
keyboard, but before doing that, I also want to adjust the potentiometer. And as
I think you should watch this and learn a little bit about fixing consoles, man.
to fix it already.
Weren't we just putting on some visuals?
But before adjusting the potentiometer,
Would you like me to
I
mute
also
it?
to do with the Atari.
There we go. A lot better. I do also find her. I mean, there's no way.
That's some good background.
There's no way that she's wearing
You
that.
can't even see it on the stream. It's freaking.
There's no way that she's wearing that and not understanding the,
The cloud.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, that's not the most practical soldering outfit, right? When you're soldering, you want to wear protective clothing in case you drip it on yourself or something like
Should
that.
have like a mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
Not friggin' stockings and a short skirt, but hey, whatever. And look, dude, you missed it. Oh, she
Sexy
she
thumbnails.
needs to stop chewing her thumbnails though, her nails. She's brushing it.
Does she know her shit though?
I'll be honest with you. Most of her repairs that I've seen, it's not like she's doing really advanced stuff. She's using a crow here.
Hey.
That takes some knowledge. Like she's reading the signals coming out at certain points.
How is she with a soldering iron?
Pretty good. She's a reasonable solderer. I've seen better, seen worse. I find her very attractive, actually. You don't?
Come on, man! Like these chubby white arms.
I like.
Big nose.
I like. I don't like women to be skinny.
She-
Just personally, I'm not a huge fan.
She wouldn't be in a Hollywood movie. Let's be dinkum.
I think you're
she was doing like guest starring as
I think you're being pretty harsh on this girl. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm a nerd. I don't know, but there's something about her. Maybe it's because she's soldering that turns me on. I don't know, but I just think she's.
for the personality.
I just think she's a very interesting woman. That's all.
Yeah, I get that.
I could definitely.
I feel like we're running the whatever podcast now. What do you rate her out of 10?
Oh, don't be cringy.
No, got to ask her. What do you rate yourself out of 10?
Yeah. No, she doesn't have an OnlyFans, probably. So yeah. Yeah, that is a cringe podcast. That,
I'm
isn't
sure she could with those kind of subscribers. Just put in a
it? Not
link.
according to you.
It's not about that though. Like you just need fame.
She's got a niche. I just think she's cute. She's just cute and intelligent, and she does interesting things. And
Yeah, like if a girl like that fixed surfboards, I think it was just the
look,
hottest.
dude, she's cleaning the box now that it came in. Because it's worth money if you like. See, look, she's actually like restoring the box. Look, she's going
That's an interesting concept. I don't think I've ever heard of a female surfboard fixer or shaper even. I mean, there must be some, but I've never heard of one.
Look at this. I don't know why. I just love watching her restore this box. I want to see what the end result's like.
That sounds like something on Family Guy. Just want to see her restore Ted. Just want to see her restore a box.
It's kind of arousing, my friend. Look at this box. Look at it. Do you remember that you had an Atari 800? Oh, you didn't? What was your Atari? Oh, C64.
It was just Atari was just a game console, so I put the cartridge in.
Yeah.
There was no.
Well, that's what that is.
There was no keyboard.
Yeah, true. There was no keyboard, was there? Yeah. But they're worth big money now, dude.
The original ones. Yeah. Well, Tanya had a Commodore 64, but I broke it.
Rage quit?
Break this. Or I don't know if I broke it. No, the CPU chip deteriorated.
Well, you should send it to this chick. She'll fix it for you. You can watch her do
I
it.
wonder if she's still got it. Yeah, it's probably sitting in her shed somewhere.
It's worth restoring. It is worth money.
Well, we used to play it. Like her daughter used to play Outrun.
Wow.
What other games? Yeah, because honestly, it sat in her parents' shed for freaking decades. And then I was like, oh, wow, that's the one I used to have. And then set it up and started playing it. It was the tape deck one. You had that like white tape player.
Yeah.
And you go rewind the tape to the
Well,
start.
you had a tape.
Yeah, we had one. Oh, did we?
Yeah, you did, because it was a pain in the ass. I remember we lost. It used to fucking corrupt things.
Yeah, jeez, that's going a long way back. Obviously, we had the floppy disks, but did we have a tape before that? You're saying we did.
You definitely had a tape. Oh, yeah, the floppy. No, yeah, maybe it was a floppy.
Yeah, I don't think we ever had the tape. I think Brett Franklin had the tape.
Yeah,
I know
maybe he did.
I know someone had the tape.
Another Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, most of the fixes she does is pretty basic stuff. Like corrosion is a big one. Like people spill drinks and stuff on these things and they corrode. Dirty.
But yeah,
joints.
imagine if she was like super hot doing that.
Oh, come on, man. She is super hot.
Come on, like tanned, just like athletic.
I wouldn't change anything about her.
Really?
I think she's gorgeous.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I like
But okay, if she was like Sydney Sweeney doing this stuff, she would have fucking 10 million subscribers.
Yeah, sure. But I like the natural beauty of women. I think that, I think she's got a unique look and I like it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm down with it.
Sure, if she was Scarlett Johansson, yeah. Probably get a few more subscribers.
Scarlett Johansson in the island.
Mm.
Because what she's getting on, she'd be like 40s nowadays.
Oh, jeez. Our age.
I think, yeah, where is she? Slightly younger.
I'd say so.
I feel like.
Google it.
I don't have a Google.
How old is Scarlett Johansson? Wow.
Scarlett Johansson
Is?
41.
Is that all?
She's so young.
Shit. Thought she was older than that.
So when
she's aged.
when she got leaked, she was in her early 30s.
When did she get leaked?
When the fappening happened.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
There was that massive iCloud attack where some attackers got hold of like the accounts of like 30 or 40 celebrities.
Yeah.
Like you had
Fappening.
Yeah, I know.
Was this like 2016 or something?
It's a long time ago. It's like 10 years ago, yeah. So you had Scarlett Johansson. She just got, I mean, you saw everything.
I don't remember seeing it. It definitely sounds familiar.
I mean, it was a gift from God, honestly. And then, it's terrible, and then who's the chick out of like the Hunger Games? Jennifer.
Garner.
No, not Ghana.
Lopez.
The Hunger Games, Jennifer.
Oh, I never watched that.
I love this chick. I think she's amazing. Can't think of her name. You know the one though, right?
No, I don't ever watch Hunger Games.
Who was the actress out of the Hunger Games? Jennifer Lawrence.
Ah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Passengers she was on.
Yeah.
She's brilliant.
Well, she was out there to see.
Yeah, right.
So she would
have been young then.
That was some serious leaks, man. Like, I mean, everyone was just syncing everything to iCloud, right? And everyone takes nudes. A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's just what happens. So, yeah.
Tense.
Like nothing, not like, gratuitous sex acts or anything, just like taking photos. Because, when you're an actress, you get a lot of makeup done. And it appears from these leaks that they are often very nude when they have their makeup done. And they're often taking photos of themselves in the mirror and stuff. Probably just like, that's pretty cool. I'll take a photo of that, for their own
photo album.
Whatever. And it's just all in iCloud. And then someone worked out how to compromise iCloud accounts really easily back then. Like there was an exploit found, and they just managed to hack like so many accounts. Shit. All they needed to know was the email of the celebrity, and you could just guess that most of the time. Like for example, right? If there was an attack found against Google Photos, and I was famous, I mean, you could just guess what my Gmail is. I'm just saying hypothetically, you could just look at someone's name and just try different combinations and try and work it out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the fappening happened.
I still can't believe Gojo's only 4. Oh, wow.
Skojo, is that what we call her, is it? Like ScoMo?
Gojo, yeah, she's only 41. Because that Jurassic Park movie, she looked older. Oh,
yeah,
she played an older.
She does look mature. Like, if you think about how old we are, and then you compare her face, you go, I feel like she's older than us.
Well, I guess she's been around so long, starring in heaps of like younger movies. What's the one with Bill Murray where they were in Japan? She was real young in that.
What the heck?
Lost in Translation.
Oh,
you seen that one?
Damn. I've never seen it, no.
And yeah, she it was like inappropriate. Like she must have been like 17 and she was with this guy that was 30s in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we've known her since then, and now she's 41. She looks a lot older.
Dude, this is an addictive channel. I watch this a lot. Wristwatch Revival.
Oh, so has this gone on to the next video?
Yeah, so he just gets sent watches, and he just dissects them and fully cleans them and restores them. And it's honest, like each video is like an hour long.
I love YouTube how it does this, how it just travels on to the next video.
Yeah.
It's hilarious when you fall asleep in phone because you'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and it's just...
and you're watching wristwatches.
Just like random tutorials on how to fix a boat.
Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, this channel, I love it. Like, I could watch this for hours, man. It's so... I love watches so much, like mechanical watches. It's so cool, the machinery inside them.
It's killing me, dude. Who is this guy that keeps popping up in my algorithm that we were talking about him the other day?
Honey Badger.
I wish. No. It's just this fucking gibbon looking dude that pops up. It's always like talking about AI.
Oh, I know the guy you're talking about.
He's got dark skin.
It's Carp Nose AI.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Apparently, Google decided to release an AI that, I don't know, does more than the last model. That guy?
Well,
He's got like really dark hair.
He's the interviewer. He
Oh, you're talking about someone else.
people. We were definitely talking about him the other day because he just pops up in your feed.
Look at the quality of this video, man. No, but look at the quality of it. Like, it is. Look at that. Look at the lighting. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Like, just all the tools you can see.
It's kind of like the video you see in Harvey Norman on the TVs.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
display videos.
Yeah. No, it's really. It's so good. The production quality. Okay, so the guy that
We'll
talking
get
about
that one.
AI, there's a bunch of guys that think they know everything about AI that are always coming up on feeds. You have to be more specific. What does he look like?
He's
Older guy?
kind of dark skin, about late 30s, like a buzz cut hairdo,
You're talking about Demis, Husserlus,
possibly.
Deep Mind. Like, I'll show you.
It's just annoying me because I don't watch any of his videos, but he just keeps popping up. Like every second video in my feed. No, he's dark skin.
Well, he's reasonably dark skinned. Okay, AI. You're not talking about bloody Diary of a CEO guy, are you?
I don't know.
I hope not, because he doesn't know anything.
Yeah, we were talking about him the other day, and you were saying that you didn't like him.
Yeah, I reckon it's this guy.
You were saying the same thing. That
It's not that I don't like him. I just don't think he deserves.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Diary of a CEO. I mean, he's clueless. That guy. He doesn't know anything.
He's just an interviewer, right?
Yeah, he's just an interviewer, and he's not a very good one at that, in my opinion.
Always puts himself in the thumbnail.
Yeah,
And it's like, no, we're watching this for the
I know.
famous guy.
No, it's all you ever see is his face.
Oh.
Because what this guy is if nothing else, he just focuses on marketing. He's a marketing expert.
Yeah.
Like, he's on Dragon's Den or one of those shows in America. Like, he's now one of the investors.
Yep.
He fancies himself as a bit of because his channel has grown fairly quickly. I think in like 5 years he's grown to like, hang on.
How many million?
How many subscribers does Diary of a CEO Stephen Bartlett have now? I don't really rate this channel very much. 15 million. It's actually not that
The
many.
Diary of a CEO has over 15 million.
But I think he's grown that in like 4 years or 5 years or something. Like, it's grown quite quickly. And he has interesting guests on.
Yeah, he's always got big names.
I would say he's one of the worst interviewers I've ever seen in my life. He is so bad at it, in my opinion.
Right.
Like, he's just literally got a sheet of questions in front of him. He'll ask someone a question, they'll be telling him something really interesting, and instead of just instead of carrying on that conversation thread, he'll just start another question.
Yeah.
He just has no ability. He's actually not a very good conversationalist.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan, for example, is a good conversationalist.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, Joe's got his own problems, but like he can just go with the flow, and talk about things and just go where it leads him. Stephen, it's like he follows a script.
Yeah.
And it's so rote. It's just horrendous.
I honestly have not watched one of his videos, but every second video in my YouTube feed is this fucking...
Because he's so good at marketing and working the algorithm. He's really good at it, dude.
But every thumbnail is him.
Yep.
Him.
Yep.
I just can't deal with it.
Yep. Yeah, I really wish he wasn't as famous as he is, because...
Like, why is he in my feed? I don't understand. Probably because the guys he's interviewing I'm interested in, but just him in the thumbnail puts me off, so I don't want to watch this guy.
I know. Yeah. I'm the same. And yeah, I've watched many, many 3-hour videos of his.
Yeah?
Oh, many.
Because of the guest.
Yeah, because you want to hear what the guest is talking about. But it's I don't know, like he's just one of those people where I'm like, I don't really understand how he has gotten to where he is. Like, I don't really understand how he's as famous as he is.
So he's just an interviewer.
Yep. That's all he is, yeah. That's literally his career.
Is he a CEO?
No. Well, I mean, he is.
Mr. YouTuber.
He's a CEO of
Hello.
he's a CEO of whatever media company is behind that YouTube channel, and there's a whole bunch of YouTube channels.
Oh,
I think, yeah.
CEO of his own YouTube channel.
You know, and they've got like
I'm a
probably
CEO.
yeah, exactly. They've probably got like merchandising, and so yeah, you can see yourself a CEO. He's rich. He's got a lot of money now, I think.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up on the stream. 8 hours of doing absolutely nothing.
Oh man, I actually think that's very impressive.
Yeah, it's a feat in itself.
I mean, I do it every day. Don't get me wrong.
But do you think he went to the toilet?
No,
Ate any food?
no, I reckon he just had to sit there and do literally nothing.
But then the comment was like, at 5 hours and 36 minutes, he did something.
Yeah, he must have blinked or something.
But he just sit there in a suit and tie. You know,
it does need context because, like, you do 8 hours of nothing every day, right? So
and he had like 150,000 views.
yeah,
Like, that's some serious watch time.
so we could do that.
like, with that one video, that would qualify him for monetization.
But how do you think that he got those viewers? Like, if you and I right now were like, we're going to do nothing for 8 hours, do you think anyone would watch it? No, they wouldn't. Somehow he got. How did he get that attention?
Yeah, I wonder if he had a name already.
So either that, or he maybe. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, I'd like to actually understand how he got those people to. So did he post it to Reddit, for example? That's often a common way, I believe, that people get attention, because Reddit is a good way to get seen by people that haven't seen you before, because people just browse through Reddit.
Yeah.
So I know that that's one way people do it. Maybe another way is he just went onto a bunch of forums or something and said, I'm going to do this. You know, I don't know. I'd like to know.
I wonder if people were watching live.
I think so.
That would be the way to do it. Because, is he going to do something?
Because it's all about the community then, right? The people chatting and going, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you get...
Yeah, there'd be lots of great banter.
Yeah.
People talking to each other.
And you would get engrossed in the fact that at any moment he's going to slip up and fuck up and do something, right? So you wouldn't be able to stop watching because you think, if I stop watching now, and he'll do it the next minute, you know? So you would just keep watching. But I think it's very impressive. I actually say hats off to him.
And almost like,
That'd be hard.
so what if he does something? Why?
Yeah.
He says he's going to do nothing for 8 hours. Oh my God, he just did something. Crucify him.
Dude, doing nothing for 8 hours, that's really not as easy as it sounds.
Could you do it? Just like this, just streaming.
If I knew
Staring
for
at the
a
wall.
fact that I would get 150,000 people watching me, I would be able to do it. But if there was like
8 hours.
a person watching me or something, I don't know.
I wonder if you had any music playing. That's doing something though, isn't it?
I think that should be allowed. Like, he had to do something with his mind. Right? Like, just doing, like, literally nothing and just meditating. It's
Such a simple idea, but pretty genius.
well, it's
at
like
the same time.
it's like Mr. Beast when he started out. You know, would count to 100,000.
Himself.
Have you never seen that?
Yeah.
He just has videos where he just counts to like. I think he started off by counting to 10,000. Then he did another one where he counts to like 100,000.
How long did it take?
Fucking hours, man. Like a long time. And again, it's pretty admirable to do that. It sounds easy. But when you go, okay, so initially you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're getting through quite a lot of numbers every second. But once you start getting into like, you know, 10,111, 10,112, it's like 1 per second. So then you have to go, okay, what's 100,000 seconds? That's a lot of time.
Because he was nothing when he started, hey?
Yeah, nothing. Well, no, yeah, absolutely
He
nothing.
built up from nothing.
He earned that. He's done everything himself. He's
And he dropped out of school to be a YouTuber? Is that his
So I believe when he started, he was he played Minecraft, or that maybe I'm thinking of PewDiePie. Actually, I think PewDiePie was a Minecrafter.
See, didn't he get banned or something?
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
He had a couple of There was the one time where he was playing a game with someone and he said the N-word, like as in he just said, you used it as a curse.
Yeah.
And this was well before it was even really accepted at all that white people say it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
In the right context. And he got, I don't know that he got banned, but he got a lot of backlash from it.
Yeah.
But he actually, he's a man of integrity. Like, he owned up to it. He was just like, yeah, that was really bad for me to do. I don't know why I said it. It just slipped out. And he said, I'd have to just really assess myself and work out what went on there, because that was not okay. He owned it, you know?
What about Joe Rogan's remix that person made of all his N-bombs?
Rogan?
Yeah, you must have seen that. It came out about 4 years ago.
Nah.
Yeah,
And he really dropped the N-bomb.
in his earlier episodes, yeah, they were taken out of context. Like, he was quoting other people saying it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But this, not remix, what do you call it? A collage. this
Compilation, yeah.
person made was all the M-bombs he dropped
Yeah.
over the years. So it looked like he was just this mad racist. And obviously he came out, I can't believe you can't remember it. He came out and
I've never seen it.
made this big apology on Instagram, talked about it heaps on his podcast.
Yeah, well, that's pretty bad.
But, you know, it was all from like 15 years ago, like when he was his early ones.
Sure. Yeah. But still.
Yeah, by today's standards, it's bad. But, it made him look really bad.
Yeah.
But then, like, he showed, I think it was him or someone showed the original times that he was saying it, and it wasn't bad. He was quoting it, like, from a movie or something.
Right. Okay, so in context, it was...
Not bad.
I don't want to say it made sense, but yeah, there was...
No, well, not as bad as the compilation looked.
Yeah. Dude, the best compilation's got to be Trump. Just talking about how he's an expert at everything. It's so good. It's like, I might be the world's best expert at, like, and it's just like 30 things. You know, I know a lot about AI.
Yeah.
I know a lot. You know,
He's entertaining.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know how people don't like him. He's just hilarious to me. It's like all the presidents that people. Oh well, Biden was an absolute waste of time.
I mean, he's an egotistical maniac.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
But like George Bush was hilarious. I mean, do you remember all the Bushisms?
Oh, Bush was just dumb as...
He was so good.
Yeah.
The things that he would mess up that he was trying to say was so funny.
Oh, yeah. What's that main one?
Like fully.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah.
Forgot about that, eh?
Yeah, it's so good.
That was like early 2000s, wasn't it? I think he got in just before 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah, Bush was so good. And then Biden was a
Sleepy
bit...
Joe.
Yeah, I mean, he would just trip over everything and all that. But Biden was a little bit like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy's running the country. It's just insane. Like, he's literally clueless.
And like dementia grandpa.
Like, almost too cringy to be funny. You know what I mean? Like, just, you're almost like, oh, okay. That's
sad.
Yeah, exactly. It's not good.
I just saw a video of him. It was his wife's. It was her event. Something to do with Jill Biden. But they made this big deal about Joe, like, slowly making his way up to stage, and it's like, okay, but who do you love the most? And everyone's just like focusing on him. And I don't think she even said anything, but it was just like this weird grandpa stage, like making a scene.
I love Joe. It's so funny.
Still watching the Clock channel.
Oh, it's just gorgeous, dude. He's pulling apart this machine. It was so corroded and stuck together.
You should fix my partner's grandfather clock that I broke. It's this beautiful old grandfather clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to fix it because the time was slightly out.
And tried to fix it. How'd you try to fix it? Oh, there's an adjust it. Like,
yeah. And I just got out Google and I was looking at some settings and it seems to be ticking for like 100 years.
Yeah.
I didn't realise what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there playing around with it, and then the kind of string kind of tightened up. And it's fucking, all I've got to do is just pull this a bit harder and it'll go back to the right time. I pulled it and the thing just snapped. Oh, shit broke. And exactly like that, I
Yeah.
just fell over and the clock fell over and Mrs. like, shit, are you alright? And I said, yeah, I think I've broken your clock. Like, it doesn't tick anymore. So this clock ticked for like 100 years, and then I've come along, completely broken it.
How do you feel?
I feel bad every time I go to a house and I see it on the
Oh
wall.
man.
This beautiful old clock just sitting there,
Yeah.
stationary.
Yeah.
It used to tick.
Oh, dude.
Oh. And you can't fix it now. It's fucked.
Well, you could, like, someone could.
Maybe this guy.
Yeah, a professional could. Look at the corrosion on that, would you? Man, that thing was in such bad shape. I wonder if he'll polish it up. Like, dude, the amount
Yeah, I prefer the Italian girl over this.
the fine machinery in these watches is just crazy. Like, just to tell the time, you know? It's insane. All the gears and just... Yeah, see, now you don't think she's so pasty white, do you?
Yeah, watching this dude with his rubber gloves. Bit boring.
No, it's not boring. This is honestly really, really awesome
Satisfying.
channel. And especially when you're trying to go to sleep, it's the right level of, it doesn't engage you too much, you know? Look at all that dirt he's getting off. That Q-tip.
Do you watch any good Rogan episodes lately?
Who's been on lately? I've watched a couple.
It's all the AI, UFO files, Theo Von, Eric Weinstein.
So I watched the full Eric Weinstein one.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
That was good. Nothing really.
What's his deal? Why is he so well known?
So Eric Weinstein is an outcast from the theoretical physics community because he doesn't align with a lot of the he doesn't align. The thing is, it seems to be, not that I'm a physicist, obviously, but it seems to be that the physics community, like the archaeology society and a lot of these societies, they build up a bit of it's almost like a cult.
Physics.
Yeah, like you have people in the inner circle and they're all sort of like thinking together, thinking alike, and they're all very close, and they're very they're not very friendly to people who come in with radical ideas that depart from the conventional wisdom, or you know what I mean, or that you have to really, I don't know, it can be really hard to penetrate. And so he's not like, he doesn't agree at all with the mainstream physicists in terms of like mainstream. So basically the deal is, around the turn of the 20th century, when Einstein and Paul Dirac and all these really big names in physics were coming up with this. They were coming up with these just revolutionary changes in physics and our understanding of the universe. And there was just so many amazing discoveries made in the early 1900s, right? And then for the last 100 years, basically, we haven't really made any advancements in physics whatsoever. None.
Wow.
So obviously there's been the atomic bomb and all that sort of stuff, but like in terms of like groundbreaking understanding of the universe, there's not really been anything. And so the question is why? Well, a large part of that is because a large part of the physics community has been really sidetracked with this. Look at this. Look at this. I just want you to look at this, right? Look at this gear. How shitty it is, and how he's going to polish it up with this paste, and it's going to just become like fucking new, man. It's going to be so hot. It's so good. So, yeah, the you might have heard of something called string theory. So string theory has like basically consumed the greatest minds in physics for the last 50 years or something, right? They've just been following this theory that it explains the universe and pretty much everything. And they've sort of come to a point where they've realized it doesn't. They were wrong. And they've wasted all their time. But the thing is, the mainstream physicists still won't accept that, because obviously that's their life's work, right? So but there's a lot of people who've just gone who are coming out now who are just like, look, string theory is just clearly wrong. There's never been any string theory is all basically mathematics. So they've got these really advanced mathematical models that explain everything in the universe, but none of it has actually ever been mapped to anything in the real world. You know what I mean? So it's just all theoretical. It's purely mathematical.
Yep.
And so a lot of people are coming out and saying it's just all rubbish. And he's one of them. So he's got a theory of everything. So there's a lot of people at the moment who are trying to develop a theory of everything. And the theory of everything is kind of like is like a theoretical model that maybe look at it. Look at this gorgeous watch. Look how good that is now. Look at this, beautiful.
Golden.
Exactly. It's like new. And he's not even finished yet, dude. But a theory of everything is like, maybe it explains the fundamentals that then allow them to, from those fundamentals, derive the special theory of relativity and all these theory and the standard model of matter and all these things, all from a basic theory. So it's a theory that literally explains everything in the universe. That's the whole point, the whole idea of it.
Theory of everything.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of different people who have different theories of everything. They're called TOEs, right? TOEs.
Yep.
And Eric Weinstein's developed one. Mm-hmm. Another guy called Stephen Wolfram has developed another one. There's a whole bunch of them, right? So
I saw a clip of Eric Weinstein really doom and glooming AI.
So you have Eric Weinstein here. He's developed a theory of everything. He talks a lot about physics. He's now kind of like on board with UFOs.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, he was like, it's just bullshit.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah. He was just like, there's no real evidence of it. It's but lately, especially with a lot of the releases that have come out, he's just like, no, there does seem to be something here that's being hidden. And so he's kind of annoyed about it now. He's like saying to the government, look, tell us what you know, like, just bloody release, because if there really is like if you know revolutions in fundamental physics, we could use this to like change the world.
Yeah.
So why are you suppressing this from the people? It's just wrong. So he's kind of on board with UFOs now, but he wasn't for the longest time.
Wow.
Not on board, but he's like very open to the idea now. Let's just say
Yep.
He's open to the idea that they could be real. So there's that, but then also he's also what you would call because he's a very intelligent man, like you can't deny that he's very intelligent. Like he understands things, to be a theoretical physicist at his level, you need to be really intellectual, And so because of that, he comments on a lot of things as well, like just things, like, so AI is one of them.
Yep.
UFOs is another one.
Yeah. Yeah, because
he also comments a lot on the financial markets, because he actually used to work in the financial sector, I believe, creating models that would allow them to predict how the financial markets are going to go. And he made a lot of people a lot of money in that market.
Yeah, that's because I saw like a round table YouTube where it was like experts in AI, but then like he was giving another angle on the subject.
Yeah. The biggest problem with Eric Weinstein is that I think he's a very bad communicator. Like I think he's such an intellectual that he kind of gets lost in his own thoughts a little bit.
Yeah.
He's obviously got some very clever and well thought out ideas. The problem is that a lot of times when you're listening to him, you can sort of get. He just seems to get a little bit lost, and almost like his point gets lost along with him. So I think for that reason, a lot of people you'll see a lot of comments when he's on Joe Rogan, for example, where they'll say things like, you know, I listened to this guy for 2 hours and I think I'm even dumber now, or something like that. Like, because basically you're listening to him and it's really intelligent stuff he's saying, but you almost feel like, huh? Like, you just kind of get a little bit, you get lost in it.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas
It's,
someone like Neil deGrasse Tyson, who I don't like at all, but he's very good at, like, he'll say something and people will go, oh, okay, they get it now.
yeah.
You know?
Well, and that's sort of a style of talking. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson's very entertaining and
He's an entertainer.
Whereas Weinstein's very drab and like monotone and hard to sort of
It's funny you say that because
keep up with.
he has a sense of humour, but it's one of those, you know how some people have a sense, like, I think I'm a little bit like this. Some people have a sense of humour where it almost puts people offside a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like
Offensive.
Yeah, like it almost ends up offending people, but they don't mean it that way.
Yeah.
It just happens. It's just some people have that knack, whereas Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's just one of those people where he talks and everyone feels good, you know?
Yeah, he's got that sort of upbeat.
He's got the gift of the gab.
Gift of the gab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Eric does not have that.
No.
But
I've tried to watch some of his Rogan podcasts and I've just gone to sleep. Like it's just too monotone for me to get excited.
And he has a habit of going tangents on tangents on tangents. That's why you often get lost in what he's saying, because he's one of those people that will start explaining something and just as he's about to finish it, he'll go, oh, but, you know, and then go off onto a tangent.
Yeah.
And when that happens too often, eventually you just sort of go, huh? Like, where are we going? Like, so...
Yeah, I'm like, after that one I watched, I was just telling you about in the Circle.
Yeah.
That kind of got my attention. He was like talking some really cool stuff about AI.
Right.
And it's like, well, you know, maybe I would watch more of him on a Rogan episode.
He's getting better.
It's pretty interesting to listen to.
Like Joe's been a little bit critical of him sometimes, but on the last podcast they did together, Joe even said at the end that was good. Like, because he actually was. I think he's getting better at understanding that he needs to be better at communicating.
Yeah.
So some of his faults, I don't know. I think he's just learning to relax a little bit or something and getting his point across better.
Yeah.
So if you watch the last one that he did, it's pretty good. There's also not really a lot in there that's that interesting. Like, as in, I don't know. If you want to know about UFOs, for example, I wouldn't go to Eric Weinstein.
Yeah. Too skeptical.
Jesse Michaels is much better because he has a lot of really good guests on that are 1 degree separated from the UFO phenomenon, meaning they're people that either directly experienced a UFO or were in an environment where UFOs were around, if that makes sense, like the military or something.
Yeah.
Like, and some of his guests are pretty heavy. Like, some of them talk really heavy physics, but it's still very interesting because they directly experienced UFOs in some way.
Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of Jesse Michaels podcasts.
Bob Lazar must feel pretty validated after everything coming out recently. Yeah, because he was just shut down for so many years. Like, all these stories, it was just like, this guy's a fucking nutter. He's just trying to do it for attention, or he's trying to make money. And now he's finally kind of revered and stuff. This Area 51 expert.
Yeah. Well, I'd be very interested to get the VR experience they've developed with him.
Oh, what's that?
So, you know how there's been a bunch of movies made about him, but you know how he collaborated with a director to create a movie about his experiences that's coming, it's coming out soon.
What's that guy's name? Gordon or something? He's been on Rogan as well, with the beard.
Yeah, no, it's not Gordon, it's, I can't think of his name. Yeah, but he's directed a bunch of films anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's all right.
He's-
He's
He's like up in the government with
he goes to a lot of the hearings and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen him in
No,
that.
he's definitely very involved, but it's not George Knapp. I just can't think of his name. Bloody hell. Because George Knapp was the original investigator that exposed or interviewed Bob Lazar anyway for his original story.
Yep.
But in the first interview Bob Lazar did when he was a silhouette, have you ever seen that?
Think so, yeah.
So before he didn't want to know, he didn't want anyone to know who he was.
Yeah.
And so they just had they did that thing where it's like his outline.
80s style.
Yeah. But
This guy still fix the clocks.
oh fuck, what were we talking about just before that? Oh yeah. So
Jeremy, is that guy?
Jeremy Corbell.
Corbell.
That's his name, yeah. Thank you. So anyway, they've made that movie, but then also as part of that, not with Jeremy Corbell, it's actually with someone else. They've developed a VR experience where I believe it's everything that Bob Lazar did. So you actually go on the bus and you travel to the S4 you travel from Area 51 to the S4 site in the side of the mountain where the secret bay doors open up. Mm-hmm. So you're actually in the VR helmet, you're experiencing yourself on the bus traveling there, and then you're swiping in with the hand scanner and all that sort of stuff, and then you're actually going into the hangars where he worked, and they've recreated it, and they've worked with Bob Lazar and actually recreated it like Bob Lazar said when he went in and tried it out. He goes, "It's perfect. It's exactly how it was when he was there, to the best of his recollection."
Oh.
And so you can actually walk around and interact with everything. You can interact with the reactor. You can see the sports model and stuff hovering off the ground, and you can go under it and you can go inside it. And
Insane.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And like,
how do you access this?
there's an app store for the VR helmets, and you have to buy it.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, it could be out now.
Sounds cool.
Is the Bob Lazar VR app released yet?
The standalone VR application for Project Gravator.
Project Gravator is what it's called. So there's a documentary, S4, the Bob Lazar story. Has not been publicly released yet. Oh, dude. The film debuted on Prime Video in April.
Yeah, I remember seeing trailers about that or something.
Yeah, right. Could be cool to watch.
Yeah.
I believe there's a few new snippets of information in there. I'm sure you can just Google them, but
What's Google?
yeah.
Gemini.
You can Gemini them. But yeah, that VR experience would be pretty sick.
For sure. Yeah, his story's always been real intriguing. Very detailed. How much truth is in it?
Yeah. I would guess it's 100% true, to the best of his recollection.
Yep. Yeah, it's a very legitimate story. Because what happened? Wasn't his wife banging some other dude at the Area 51, and that's why he blew out the story?
No, that's not what I understand anyway.
Why did he?
The reason that he went public is because, so what happened, he was friends with Bob Lear. You know who that is? Who started Learjet?
No.
You know what Learjets is?
No.
So they were one of the original companies, aerospace companies that were developing jets. Like Learjets are, I think they're not in existence anymore, but they were huge at one time. So like an aerospace company. So he was friends with this guy. And back before the security at Area 51 was very tight, well, no one knew about it, right? So they didn't have, like now apparently you can't even go within a certain distance of the base. They have like detectors in the ground and stuff that pick up any movement, all these sorts of things. But back then there was none of that. So he would actually take this friend of his, Bob Lear. He knew when all the test flights were happening, so he would take them up to the outskirts of the base, and they actually filmed UFOs flying around. So that footage is publicly available. You can see it. There's a whole bunch of lights just like dancing around in the sky.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's shot on a handy cam, so it's pretty shit. But so he shot that with this guy, and then the base found out about it, and they started to threaten his life. Like he said that there were people with Uzis that were showing up and stuff, and like people would show up and they'd lift up their jacket and there'd be an Uzi under it and stuff.
Whoa.
Like really quite substantial threats.
Yeah.
So he started to fear that he was going to be offed.
Yeah.
So he decided the best thing to do was go public, so that if they ever killed him, it was like basically a deterrent for them to kill him. So he decided to do the story.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's a different angle.
Yeah. But initially, he didn't want to go public, so they did the whole silhouette thing.
On TV.
But I think very soon after that, he decided to. I think he decided that it was best that his face was actually seen, so that if anyone, because when you're a silhouette, they could still off him and no one would know, right?
Yeah.
So he needed to have his actual face, public. So yeah, he broke a whole bunch of stories with George Knapp, and if you look at the original interview he did, it's so much more. It's really detailed. Like he talks about a lot of things that I've not actually seen since. So very interesting to go back and watch that original stuff.
Oh yeah, so long ago.
Well, it was the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, the theory is that he has a piece of Element 115 that he snuck out of the base.
The funny thing is the smear campaign against him. Like, I was telling my older brother about him, and he went on Wikipedia and did a search and had all this dirt, all this dirt on him about him going to strip clubs and trying to sell drugs or doing all this dodgy shit.
Yeah, there's been a lot of negative press about him. But
trying to discredit him.
Yeah.
Poor old Bob.
Poor old Bob.
Just wanted to work with some technology.
Yeah, well, he's always said that he regrets going public.
Yeah.
Because he just wishes he was still just working there on the cool stuff.
Yeah. Like all his other mates would be, hey?
Yeah.
He just decided to go public.
Well, I mean, it's hard to fathom how amazing that would be, seeing technology that is just thousands of years ahead of us, Especially if you're a geek and you're into that stuff.
Yeah,
like to the to the average Joe, I mean, like a cool reactor, people would be like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome, man." But for him, it was just as good as it gets.
Yeah,
and he gave it all up.
Yeah, and then he doesn't accept money for interviews and stuff.
No,
apparently,
no.
He
doesn't profit off it.
Which is a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's just got his own company, owning his, doing his stuff.
Yeah.
You're getting tired, brother.
How long have we been going now?
Oh, I don't know, but it's 2 a.m.
Shit. It's going to be a good 3 hours. Plus.
Sing the theme song, dude. We'll wrap it up.
All right. Area 51 and AI, yeah. Buckets Gojo. What else have we been talking about? Geeky brunettes fixing computers.
Pasty white.
I watch too much TikTok. All the perfect filtered, tanned cleavage.
No, man, she's perfect, that woman. Her imperfections make her perfect.
Word. All right, are we wrapping this thing?
That's a wrap, dude.
Wrap it up.
Until next time.
Singing the steam.
Oh no.
Pick it up quick. Fuck, that's really bad.